What's up? Welcome in. My name is Harrison Graham, and you're watching Chat Sports and Chicago Bears Now. We're simulcasting on our main Chat Sports YouTube channel and Bears Now by Chat Sports for Lions versus Buccaneers. The winner gets to advance to the NFC Championship Game with a victory today. So whatever channel you're watching on, appreciate it. If you're watching on our main channel, you're probably more neutral NFL fans. Maybe you're a fan of the Lions or the Bucs. I know a lot of Bears fans are watching on our Bears channel as well. A lot of you want the Lions to lose after the Packers lost last night. So should be fun. Myself and Nick Roloff with you today. So we'll get this party started in the right way. Shout out your city. Let us know where you guys are tuning in from, and we'll get some shout outs going here in a moment here. Let's see. Excuse me. We got King in York, Pennsylvania. What's up, King? Jake in Dayton, Ohio. We got Jeremy in Ohio. Waukegan from Eric. We got, let's see, Chicago, Illinois from Ancient. We got Lacora in Buccaneerville, Illinois. Shout out Lacora. We got Mike on our main Chat Sports channel from Brentwood, California. We got Josh in Toma, Wisconsin. Go Bucs from Gaming Wizard. NFL Productions in Aurora. George in Chadron, Nebraska. Bears fan in West Kentucky. What's up, James? What's up, James? Scott in Melissa, Texas. Is that Trace's dad?
What's up, Scott?
Scott Ellsworth always
We're in
hanging
our
out.
backyard.
Yeah, let's go. Bulldozer in NH. I can only assume that's New Hampshire.
Yeah, by the way, I don't remember what stream I was on, Harrison, but I was on a stream where someone put from NH, and I just had no clue where that was.
Yeah,
Bad luck for me.
It's my only guess. Peck in Illinois from Jared. We got Irvine, California, our guy Wasim in the chat. Edgar Carmona in McHenry, Illinois. William says, go Bucs, F the Detroit Lions. Harley, Dahenda, Illinois. We got Clucker in Chi-Town. Ancient Astronaut says, let's go Bucs. James says, made some mushroom tea. Okay. Glenn in Earlville, Illinois. We got Nicole in Virginia. Liz Bastick. What's up, Liz? Josh in Toma, Wisconsin. So continue to let us know where you guys are tuning in from. And if you super chat, we'll get those on the show as well. We'll get Chris in a second. Who you got? Lions, Bucs. Rolly, what you feeling here?
Yeah, I'm feeling Detroit.
I do think Detroit wins.
I know that's not going to be a popular pick if you're watching on Bears Now, and I know a lot of people are going to be rooting for TB. But I just think that the Buccaneers, great story this year with Baker Mayfield, right? And I just think the Lions are the better football team.
Yeah.
Better football teams usually win more games. That's at least how I think it works. So I'm going to go with Detroit. They're at home. That crowd's going to be absolutely juiced, knowing that they are
on
2
the
wins
cusp.
away from the NBA. 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. Got NBA in the mind, HG.
Yeah, look, it just kind of feels like this is the Lions' opportunity. Like, the NFC North is only going to be tougher next year. The NFC is only going to be tougher. Like, if they're going to break through, it feels like this is their chance. So, I do think Detroit will win.
Harrison, are you related to Leroy Graham in the chat?
I don't know. Maybe we are Leroy.
Because
not knowingly.
Miramar Beach, Florida, and I was at Miramar. Like,
is that near your family's
I'm
place?
pretty sure that's near Fort Myers.
Okay, shout out to Leroy. We got Michael going with the Bucs. Bryson saying Detroit. Check our main channel. Gaming says Bucs. Kellen says Bucs. What's up, JJ? How's it going? Josh says go Bears, FGB, F Detroit. That's on our main channel. So if you want more of a Bears chat, Josh, go to our Bears Now channel. We're live on both right now, but whichever channel y'all want to hang out on is totally cool with me. 68% on Bears Now is actually picking the Lions, Rolly, based on the poll, and 55% on Chat Sports.
We lean Lions over here, and I don't think there's any favorites. Obviously, we're Bears Now guys, so we don't really want the Lions.
Look, if this
to
is
win.
the Packers, be different. I don't hate the. I don't like the Lions, but compared to the Packers,
listen, I don't have the NFC North hate in my blood, So I'll say this. I think it's a very fun story with Jared Goff and Dan Campbell.
They've been terrible forever. It's kind of hard to hate them.
I said before the playoffs started that my dream Super Bowl, where I could just sit down on Super Bowl Sunday and enjoy the game without having any agendas, Ravens, Lions.
Still alive.
Give it to me, baby. Come on. I could sit down on a Sunday and not have a rooting interest for the first time ever.
Well,
actually, Rams-Bengals, I didn't have a rooting interest. That was just cinema.
Well, if you don't have a rooting interest, well, this will create one for you. Prize Picks. Put some money where your mouth is on some of these games by making some player entries. Daily fantasy made easy with Prize Picks at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Usually 3-player entries get you 5 times your money on the power play. So 10 to win 50. This one is 10 to win over $100 because I got 2 demon picks in there. How about anytime Amon-Ra St. Brown rushing or receiving touchdown being a demon pick to boost your chances? I really like that. So give me St. Brown to find the end zone. Mike Evans has been on a tear all year long. I think he hits 75-plus receiving yards. And David Montgomery with boosted numbers there still only has to reach 80 yards. I like that, man. 10 to win $105 on this one. prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. I think there's good value here if you guys want to follow my picks on this 3-player entry. Link is in the live chat, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get a deposit match up to $100 today. We appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring Chicago Bears Now and Chat Sports as always. So appreciate you guys for getting signed up. You still got about half an hour until kickoff here. By the way, if you're ready for the game, if you're excited for the game, hit that like button. We need more likes. We got 34 likes on Bears Now, 20 likes on Chat Sports.
Rookie numbers. Come on, fellas.
Got to get those numbers
up. We should be at 50% on each way. So on the main Chat Sports channel, we should be at 40 likes for 85 people watching.
Bears, we should get to 70.
140 people watching on Bears Now, we should be at 70 likes. I see my guy Sam Locktara. Feels like it's been a while since I've seen
Lochte. I haven't seen Lochte in a couple weeks.
Well, I got to be honest. It feels like I've been kind of absent a little bit from Bears Now, at least on live streams, outside of last Sunday as well.
Did you see the Bears Now fantasy trophy that got sent out?
That was sweet.
Pretty sweet, huh?
Sweet, man. It came out nice.
We found
Shout out to Chris Ashford.
Hopefully it came out nice, Chris. We didn't want to go. I don't know if Chris is watching, but we didn't want to go like super rinky-dink. Like we spent a decent amount on that, Chris. So
we got Cha in the chat. What's up, Mr. Cha?
Which chat?
Main Chat Sports Cha.
Oh, let's go, Cha.
He's gonna want the Lions. It's never been its time. I think if you had to poll America on who they'd want to win the Super Bowl the most, I think
Baltimore and Detroit would be the top 2.
I think Detroit would be number 1. I think Buffalo would be number 2.
You think Buffalo over Baltimore?
Yeah, because
I feel like a lot of people want Lamar to break through, though.
People love the Bills.
I know.
Even though
that should be
not one of them.
That should be a poll on Maine. Once the Final Four set, who do you want to win the Super Bowl?
I hate the Bills. I'm from Rochester, New York.
You either love or hate the Bills?
So I despise the Buffalo Bills. That's for sure.
Oh, man. It should be an interesting game, man. It kind of feels like Tampa's playing with house money at this point. So sometimes teams like that are dangerous. So it should be very, very interesting.
We might have a new member of Team Rolly. We got Kittis in the chat. Says Bears should draft Rolly first overall.
What's up,
I'll get
Kittis?
This franchise turned around, man.
Shout out Kittis.
You let me sling the rock. If you want me, you know what? I could play any position. That's how versatile.
What does Bobby Fairways always say? Just put the ball in my hands.
Yeah, pass me the rock. Get out of the way. Let me cook. I'll get this Bears team back or into the Super Bowl. I'll tell you what.
Let's go. Let's make it happen. We do have a super chat menu, and I know not everybody watching is a Bears fan, but if you're just an NFL fan, there's a hell of an opportunity here. As always, first-time super chatter. I'm doing 5 jumping jacks. Got to burn off some of that lunch we just had. We've got a Brian Urlacher autographed jersey. Now, full disclosure, it is laser print. And what that means is it's his autograph. It just got printed on here. So it's not, he didn't sit there and sign it, but he signed something else that got printed to some different items like this jersey. So that's still a pretty sweet little memorabilia item to hang in your man cave or whatever. $10 to get 1 ticket entry to have a chance to win that. $20 to get 3 ticket entries. So if you're interested on getting an autographed Brian Urlacher jersey, it is still autographed. It's just not signed, if that makes sense. So there you go. $20 for 3 tickets. $10 gets you 1 ticket. $50, we'll do a beer bong race. If you want Rolly and I to get after it here, we can, we'll mix things up here on a divisional round Sunday. And then $100. I know not all of you are Bears fans that are watching, but you can get a helmet sticker, which is running out of space. I think we're going to auction this bad boy off during NFL free agency. So $100 to get a sticker on the Bears Now Helmet Hall of Fame. So there you have it. There is our Super Chat menu today if you guys are interested. Who you got? DET for the Lions, TB for the Buccaneers. Get those score predictions in too. I'm going to go 30-21 Lions. 30-21.
Oh, no. You said 20.
Okay. 30-21.
I'll go 27-20. No, 27-17 Lions.
So we're both kind of in that close, but not like really in doubt.
I think it's a close game, but not Tampa. Detroit, I think it's going to honestly be 17-14 going into the fourth quarter. Lions go up 24-14. Buccaneers kick a field goal. And then Lions kick a field goal to make it a 10-point game. And then the Bucs just don't score with 3 minutes left or whatever the garbage time it would be. Yeah. And that'd be my final score prediction.
Dude, how about one of our coworkers is Jake Riepma is at this game?
At this game.
That's going to be wild, man.
Yeah.
That is going to be wild.
Someone said that Rolly would have a better rookie year than C.J. Stroud, and you couldn't be more correct. Except I would bring us a bowl, man. My rookie year. I know where to go with the football, dude.
Gaming Wizard, 28-23 Bucs. 45-40 Lions from Rashard Lee. Could you imagine that? 40-21 from Unapologetic Truth. Got to let us know who you got winning. Did we get that first super chat, by the way?
Did we talk about
that one get lost? I don't think we did get to the first one.
You know what? I thought we brought it up. We didn't, though. But shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris Lopez for kicking things off today. And by the way, Chris, I know you sent this in before the super chat menu. So if you send in another $5, we'll get you a ticket for our raffle entry that we'll do later for the autographed Ryan Urlacher jersey.
Somebody in our main chat, sports chat, says Riepma is drunk already. I don't know if they know who Jake Riepma is, but that's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he is.
I mean, he's absolutely blessed.
Start one, bench one, cut one. Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams. I think you have to start Stroud, right?
I mean, he's proven it. So
he's proven.
I'll answer, and maybe you can hold off Harrison, whatever you want here. But I'll start Stroud. I'll bench Caleb, and I'm cutting JF1.
Yeah, I mean, I think even the strongest Bears fan would pick Stroud. Now, again, that's taking aside. That does not mean trading the number one pick last year was a mistake. That's just these three quarterbacks in a vacuum. Who are you starting? I think you have to say Stroud. And that's nothing against Fields or Williams, who hasn't played in the NFL yet. It's just we know what Stroud did as a rookie is more than pretty much any quarterback as a rookie's ever done.
I mean, Stroud's rookie season
one of the best
better
ever
than any Justin Fields season as of now. So that automatically puts him
It's okay
ahead.
to admit that, too.
And then it would really just from there on out, it's like, would you rather have Caleb Williams or would you rather have Justin Fields, which obviously is the biggest topic surrounding the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, look, like if you're taking the contractual stuff out of it, the clock, all that, then I could see a debate. So, but yeah, I'll keep it simple. I'm starting Stroud. I think Williams is a better prospect coming out than Stroud was, but I think Stroud showed more than people thought he would. Wouldn't you say? I don't think anybody thought he'd be this good this fast.
No, I agree.
So, Jake with the 10, our first Urlacher jersey entry here. Shout out to Jake. Clint Kubiak is OC, Cliff Kingsbury quarterbacks coach, draft Caleb Williams and Brock Bowers, then sign Mike Evans to a 2-year deal. That sounds pretty great to me.
Sounds like a good offseason to me, Jake.
And look, I don't think any team should ever just cater to a player, but if you get Cliff Kingsbury as your quarterbacks coach and that keeps Caleb Williams happy, which, by the way, he's more than qualified to be a quarterbacks coach in the NFL. He's coached up Patrick Mahomes. He coached up Kyler Murray. He knows offense. He's qualified to be an OC in the NFL. If he's your quarterbacks coach, that is not a bad thing whatsoever. It keeps Caleb happy, too, if that's the direction you're going. And Kubiak, and I said this earlier, Rolly, the longer this goes on without the Bears announcing an OC hire, doesn't it feel like Kubiak's the leader in the clubhouse since they can't announce that hire until they're out of the playoffs?
It's certainly interesting, and I feel like I don't know if it's just me, Harrison. Maybe it's not. It feels like this OC candidate pool or search is maybe the most high-profile.
It's a good group, man.
I also think there's a lot of interest around the league in their fans of offensive coordinators. I feel like fans are way more invested in the offensive coordinators than they've ever been before.
Well, I think part of it is we've just hit a standstill with this head coach search.
Yeah.
So until those dominoes start falling, it's a lot of OC buzz right now with teams that currently have a head coach.
Out there, Zach Robinson, also linked to Chicago, is interviewing with the New England Patriots.
JT, that does work. We'll get to that in a second.
But I saw someone ask what we're raffling away. Shout out to Mr. Cha. I know you're not a Bears fan, but
autographed Urlacher jersey right there, baby. It is laser print, but it is his autograph. So, I mean, is there many better items for even NFL fans, Rolly, than a signed Hall of Fame or autographed Hall of Famers jersey?
Yeah, I mean, you get that puppy framed up, you put it in your man cave. I don't care who you're a fan of. That's going to look pretty sweet, man.
I mean, look, I hate the Lions, but I would take a Barry Sanders autographed jersey in my man cave, a Calvin Johnson.
My go at RB. Ironically enough, I actually think personally the two best position players of all time both played Detroit. I think Barry Sanders is the best running back of all time. I've been on record saying that I know that Jerry Rice had some ridiculous numbers and what he did for San Francisco cannot be topped.
Calvin's peak
I will
is tough
go to my grave saying I will never see a better wide receiver in my lifetime than Calvin Johnson.
It's pretty special stuff.
I truly do believe that.
So $10 or euros or pounds, like JT just sent in, gets you one ticket. 20 gets you three, and please stay till the end of the stream so you can claim if you are the winner. Yes, you're good to go, JT. $10 gets you one ticket. 20 gets you three. $50, we're doing a beer bong race. $100, you can get a helmet sticker in our Bears Now Helmet Hall of Fame.
Mason's in the chat saying there's 12 minutes to kick off, not 27. Well, I am playing for it starts at 2, but it's really 2:15 start.
It'll probably be 2:10.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's going to be 2:10.
They're always 15 minutes later than what they say on ESPN and stuff.
Yeah.
Am I wrong on that?
It's usually more like 10 for the NFL playoffs. So I think 2:10 Central Time is probably a better estimate here. But
we'll cut that down then.
We'll see. So that means what? 20 minutes and 50 seconds? Yeah. I think we're probably 20 minutes away. Usually the game's on NBC. I don't see a countdown clock on NBC, so we'll see.
Well, they had it going to 2 o'clock, but they did that last week, and it was really like 10, 15 minutes after. I never know. So
you're in there, JT. Shout out to you.
I can't tell if John is saying Rolls head coach or that's where he's from, wherever HC would be. I'm telling you right now, get me replacing Eberflus. We are going 12-5 next year. We're going 4-2 in the division. We have a rough slip up against the Vikings, but we'll sweep the Packers.
Sweep the Packers. They haven't beaten the Packers once.
No, that's what I would do. I would have us sweeping the Packers. I would have us splitting with both the Lions and Vikings for a 4-2 divisional record. We go 12-5. We win the North. We'd win the Super Bowl because I don't lose. I don't.
Hey, do you have? By the way, JT's. Yeah, we'll round that up to 3 for you. If you want 3, it's easier for us to track if you send in $20 at once. But if you do it that close together, we'll count that. But just keep that in mind as once the game gets going, it's a little harder to track it all. So sending 20 at once does help Rolly out as he's the one tracking these all at once. By the way, we were talking about this the other day. I got Madden the other day just for fun and started playing it. I asked the audience if they would watch if we streamed Madden. Most said yes.
Interesting.
Do you have Madden?
I do.
What if we did a Bears Now Madden offseason league?
They wouldn't be able to beat me. I'm too good. I actually would. I would go undefeated.
Well, that's fun. You down to get it going?
Yeah.
Could be fun.
You guys cannot. It'll have to be all on the same console, though. What console do you have?
Well, dude, you say that. I tried to create a league the other day, and it said allow crossplay, yes or no. I think they've changed it.
They didn't do that at the beginning.
I know.
Remember when we tried? We were playing.
I know. I think it's changed.
Maybe they added that in.
Do gaming experts know in the chat? Can you do crossplay for online franchise? Because I have it on PC. I play with a controller, but
yeah, I have a PlayStation, so
Does anybody know? Can you do online league for Madden franchise?
Dylan
says no.
That's what I thought we could.
I'm telling you, when I tried the other day, it said it worked. You sure it hasn't been updated, Dylan? All right, I'll look into it. See, Tommy says there is crossplay.
Well, there's crossplay, but can you have a league of crossplay?
When I was trying to create one the other day,
I can look.
If anyone's at home and next to their Xbox or whatever, look into this. Look into this.
Oh, Tommy says they released it 2 weeks ago.
Let's go.
That could be generational.
I mean,
Javi says yes. So this is something recent then.
I mean, if we did a 32,
so now we can try to do this again in the chat.
What if we did a buy-in to the league? Winner takes home half the pot.
Well, I would feel bad for them donating all their money to me.
Rolly's confident.
I am very confident. I'm a good Madden player. I know that for a fact I am.
All right.
There is another NFL game, though, that I want to get the people's opinion on. Arguably the best game of the weekend, probably. The Chiefs and Bills play tonight. Who you got in that one? Is Mahomes going to go on the road and win his first ever playoff game?
I'm going Mahomes and the Chiefs, man. Everybody's picking Buffalo. Give me the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs. Vintage Kelsey game. He goes for $125.
I don't know, Jim.
Vintage Kelsey game.
Speaking of which, we won't be live when that game happens, but when I go home and watch, I'm strongly considering having it on me.
On why? Because
Tony Romo.
Oh, he's brutal.
Just don't know if I could do a game where both Mahomes and Allen.
He slurps both those quarterbacks.
It's bad. I can't do it.
Oh man. I'll never forget the end of the Chiefs-Bills game a couple years ago where he's like, it's impossible. He wasn't even talking.
Guy stinks, dude.
NFL Production says Buffalo. Osmotic says KC. MVP says Rolly, I would destroy you in Madden.
You guys talk a big game, but I know for a fact I'm zipping y'all up, man.
Sham says Osmotic.
Zipping y'all up.
I mean, how electric would a fantasy draft be for a Bears Now Madden league?
You guys would be taking, I just know who's good and who's not, man.
Would you commit to this league if we did it?
I would commit. You guys aren't beating me. Man. I just know I'm winning. I'm a sweat on the defensive end. Nobody's scoring more than 14 points on me.
I'll say this. This Madden more than any other is you can pick people off so easily.
I am so good at defense. I play.
What scheme do you run defensively?
I like to play a 3-4, but I do play nickel most of the time.
Nickel, yeah. I sit in a nickel with a 4-3 base typically.
I'm a 3-4 guy. I like my edges to have some speed to them.
Oh man.
Garcia.
Alex Garcia with a 5. He says, "Is this from our main chat?"
No, this is
on Bears. Just a reminder, Fields will be quarterback next season. Caleb Williams is so overrated, it makes me sick. Lamar Jackson 2.0 in Chicago next year. Trubisky 2.0 if we draft Williams. I don't
know. That's a lot to digest right there.
I mean, Caleb Williams, if you look at draft grades, like coming into a draft, he has got to be rated so much higher than Mitch. And I know Mitch was rated highly, but like, let's. And he'd started 2.5 years. Mitch started 1 season. Look, I get there's
2.0 is residing in Foxborough next year. Heisman.
Rolly's talking about Jaden Daniels. Look, I do think Fields, with the right coaching, could be a Lamar light type of quarterback, but I also think we're disrespecting Lamar a little bit. This guy's won an MVP and he's about to win a second one. Like, I think he's had much better coaching in his career than Fields has had. There's no doubt about that, and he's in a more stable organization. But I don't want to disrespect Lamar like that either. Glock with a 5. If Rolly was a true diehard Bears fan, I think this channel would be more in love with this guy. Great energy, Rolly.
Probably.
See, they love you. They already love you.
They're hit or miss.
Just bail on the Patriots. Come on over.
Here's the thing, Glocky, and that is true.
Hey, can you at least embrace them as your NFC squad? I feel like you have done that.
I feel like I have.
All right, I agree.
I'll say this, Glocky, if there was another person inside the Chat Sports office that was a Bears fan, not named Harrison Graham, I'm sure he would be producing this show. But I'm the closest thing y'all got. I'm just
He's
more objective.
He's adopted the Bears.
I root for the Bears every Sunday. That is a fact. I also root for what I think is in the best interest of the Chicago Bears. I'm objective. I don't fall in love with players. I've been saying since October that the right decision for Chicago was to draft Caleb Williams. Some of y'all didn't like that. And I've been trying to say it's going to happen. And I still think it's going to happen. I am just an objective viewer of the Chicago Bears. That's all I am.
Hey, Rolly's going to give you his opinion whether you like it or not. You got to respect it. You got to respect it. 13 minutes roughly until kickoff here. We'll see how accurate ESPN's kickoff time is. Game's on NBC today. Once the game does start, we'll have live play-by-play coverage, updates, stats, etc. Don't miss out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Who you got? DET for the Lions, TB for the Buccaneers. Who you guys rolling with? Tony Fuentes in our main chat. What's up, Tony? Tony Fuentes. NFL Productions is
What's up, Tony?
Ty Man the Buckeye going with the Bucs.
I will say this selfishly for y'all Chicago's fans. I actually want you guys to stay with Fields because that means you guys would trade out of the pick with Washington, take Marvin Harrison Jr. at 2, and then Drake May can slide to number 3. But I just think that they should be taking Caleb Williams at 1.
See what happens. Ty Man's going with the Bucs. MVP going with the Bucs. Rob Simpy going with the Lions. So is Tony Fuentes. We got a $20 super chat from Dylan McCullough. First timer. 2, 3.
Shout out to Dylan.
4.
Looks like I pinched a nerve a little bit with my Madden talk. I'm telling y'all wouldn't be able to touch me, man. I've been playing Madden since I was like 7 years old.
The Bears Now Madden League could move mountains, man.
I'm telling you right now, I am going undefeated. I'm winning the title. I'm taking everybody's money. Like y'all shouldn't even show up, man.
Rolly can get this work in a Madden League. Also really want the Bears to get MHJ more, and MHJ would be disgusting. Yeah, I mean, DJ Moore and Marvin Harrison would be sick. I have seen this as a new idea, Rolly. What if the Bears draft Caleb at 1
and trade up to
trade Fields for some kind of capital and use that pick along with the 9th pick to move up to 3 or 4 and draft Marvin Harrison?
It would probably have to be 4.
Probably 4.
You'd also have to convince Arizona not to take Marvin Harrison Jr. because they're probably like biggest need is wide receiver, especially if Marquise Brown, who's a free agent, like if he leaves. Like MHJ,
the appeal for Arizona, though, would be similar to the Bears last year. It's where it just start loading up, like, on more capital. So, Dylan, you get 3 entries to our Brian Urlacher autographed jersey. Let's go.
People in both chats are now saying that I suck at Madden. I'll tell you what I don't suck at, and that's Madden. I play on all Madden Road against the computer all the time. You know how difficult it actually is to beat all Madden?
It is tough,
and on simulation? I smoke them, though. Like, I'm telling you, I watch other people struggle with it.
Do you have a specific team's playbook you're on, or do you?
I love the. Well, see, here's the thing. My playbook on defense is the New England Patriots defense, because they have exactly what I like, which is the nickel, like all
3,
they have
4
formations.
What's your offenses?
I love the Philadelphia Eagles playbook.
Which is weird because their offense stinks.
Yeah, but I love their shotgun plays. They have really cool RPO plays. They have some good quarterback designed runs. They have a lot of good. I like their. I like it.
Can you do custom playbooks on Madden? I know you used to be able to on NCAA.
I haven't put together a playbook in a while. So I just kind of take what's given to me.
Daily basis with the 5. I agree. If Poles thinks Caleb is going to be a top 10 guy in short order and JF wasn't, he should pick him. But I seriously doubt he's the next Mahomes. Look. The chances are he's not the next Mahomes. But if he's 80% of that, that's what, a top 12 quarterback? 80% of Mahomes?
Yeah.
These whole, he's going to be Mahomes, first of all, it's just an unreasonable expectation. But his play style is very similar. And like Mahomes, if he can develop as a good pocket guy as well, which Mahomes has in the NFL, then he's got the full toolbox. Because we know he can do the off-platform stuff at a high level. And he's also more developed as a pocket guy than you would think. Just watching more and more of him. Appreciate all of the super chats.
Shaw says that I like the Philly tush push on first down. Believe it or not, I actually do not have that in Madden. I would not be surprised if that's added for next year.
I hope they don't.
I don't even know what but my question is, even if they did add it, how would they make it
More
so
effective
than a normal QB sneak?
It would just be like a computerized thing of like, if right now it's 70% effective on the game, they would probably just make it like 90.
The QB sneak on Madden is already broken. Like the quarterback just dives right away, and you are a 50-50 chance of actually picking up the yard.
Yeah, it's honestly like, I think fullback dive is a better play.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what your opponent comes out in, like their formation.
Do they pinch their D line? Like, there's a lot.
Honestly, I know we hate it in real life. I'm a big fan of shotgun runs when you need a yard.
Yeah.
Spread out the defense on Madden.
Yeah.
But if they load the box with like 7 or 8, see, that's where you go.
But yeah,
throw it outside.
Well, or if they just stack the box, you just audible to like slants.
So it looks like they were actually true with their
kickoff
time because we were ready to go.
Shout out NBC. Let's go. Who you got? DET for the Lions, TB for the Bucs. Let's go. Like the video if you're ready for kickoff. Oh, it is loud in Detroit, Rolly. It is loud in Detroit. We'll continue to answer your super chats throughout the show. We are underway. The Lions get the ball first as this kick goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Jared Goff and the Detroit offense. David Montgomery, Bears legend. Tommy Gunn says, I'm a big Fields guy, but I'm also a Ryan Poles guy. I want to keep Fields, but I also trust whatever Poles decides. I'm just ready to win. Yeah, and I think Ryan Poles has deserved at least most of our trust. So I think that's a perfectly valid thing to say, Tommy. Appreciate the $5 super chat. 1st and 10 for the Lions at the left hash at their own 25. Goff dropping back. Those, pump fakes over the middle. Dumps it off incomplete. Looking for Montgomery. Threw it too high. He was looking for, I think, Laporta on a quick little curl route, and it wasn't there. Threw incomplete to the flat.
I have an honest question. Who's the better quarterback tonight, everyone?
Goff or Mayfield?
Is it Goff or Baker?
I'll still take Goff.
I'll take Goff as well, but
Baker's
Baker.
been pretty good. 2nd and 10. Goff takes the snap, throws it into the flat. Montgomery. Oh, I almost busted that one. Picked up about 7 on a little, kind of like a halfback flare. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down. Type those threes.
Get the threes in the chat.
We are a neutral party today, so you could be typing those threes for you if you're rooting for the Bucs to get a stop. You could also be typing those threes if you're rooting for the Lions to get the 1st down.
Goff on 3rd and 3, steps up, fires, knocked away at the line of scrimmage.
What is this? We got playoff miscues by NBC. We still rolling on
the defense was introducing their lineup as Goff threw incomplete. What a joke.
Elijah Cansey, the rookie from Pitt.
Get those 4s up. It's 4th down. I miss Monty. I think David Montgomery was missed this year, man, to be honest. I know they were 2nd in the NFL in rushing, but the running back play itself was very inconsistent. I think that's a position that sneakily could be upgraded this offseason. Jack Fox on to punt as he boots it away. Forget who the Bucs punt returner is. Ooh. Breaks the tackle. Here comes Tompkins. Maybe gets a yard.
I'll tell you what.
Can't believe they didn't fair catch that.
I kind of need a loss from Tampa because a win in the Bucs getting to the NFC Championship Game a year after Brady retiring is a bad look for the brand.
I mean, he was 44. Who
bad
cares?
look. Doesn't matter. Can't have it.
He was washed.
We
knew that last year.
Can't have it. He wasn't washed.
Okay,
Everything around him stunk.
Stop.
Which is why it's crazy. It's all Canales.
He had Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
Canales.
No, he wasn't washed, but he was clearly diminished. And that's okay. He was 44. Mayfield offset I formation, play action. Baker steps up, dumps it off underneath. Rashad White gets about 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2.
what a revitalized season for Baker Mayfield. Dave Canales, man,
He's been
OC for the Bucs. He revitalized Geno Smith's career last year as the Seahawks.
If the
QB
Bears
coach.
fired Matt Eberflus, I was interested in Canales as head coach.
I think, tell you what, I think Canales could easily get a job.
If not this
if
year,
he
for
wins
sure
this
next year.
If he wins this game and Baker plays well again, oof.
2nd and 2, Mayfield under center. White gets a carry. Easy first down and more. Rashad White past the 40, gets up to about the 44. So here comes the Bucs, Rolly.
Oh, boy.
Here comes the Bucs.
Oh!
Eric Ellsworth. Boom! He says so hard as an Ohio State Buckeye fan to hear everyone love on CJ, who is great, and hate on Justin Fields. Factor in college postseason, and it's even harder to hear the love for Caleb Williams, who is great, but who had best success with good coaching. Justin Fields is the guy. Mayfield hands off. Look, Eric, here's kind of the thing, and I've said it and I'll say it again. I have not made a final decision. If the Bears move on from Fields, and I do think that's probably where it's trending, look, Fields got drafted into a shitty situation by a regime that should have been fired, Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace. They got fired after his rookie year. The way they handled Fields by not giving him any reps in training camp and then throwing him into the fire in week 3. Like, they fucked him up, man. And then the new regime came in and tore down the whole roster in year 2. So, in a lot of ways, this is the first year where he even had a fighter's chance. So, but the bottom line is, as Mayfield gets sacked, is you can't go back in time and change the timeline. Like, the 3 years have happened. So, all of that can be true. And now we got 3rd and long, Rolly. First of all, shout out to Eric Ellsworth.
Yeah,
I mean,
shout out to Eric, man.
He gets you get 4 raffle tickets for it being a $100 super chat for the Urlacher autographed jersey. You also get a helmet sticker. Shout out to Eric.
A well-timed blitz sent by Aaron Glenn, who's gotten some head coaching interviews, but I don't know why, because the Lions defense isn't that good.
I thought he made great adjustments last week.
I mean, that was a perfectly timed blitz from the slot. Baker never saw it. Bang.
3rd and 17. Type those threes. Mayfield launches over the middle. Tipped! Intercepted! Lions coming the other way! C.J. Gardner-Johnson into Bucs territory, out of bounds at about the Bucs 40-yard line. Type INT.
Oh, boy.
That was a missile from Mayfield.
The momentum was all on Tampa after they got a 3-and-out to start this game. They get a big run from Rashad White. All of a sudden, cornerback blitz, sacked into an INT, and now the Lions are cooking with gas, and it feels like Ford Field's ready to have an earthquake.
I just don't like that force from Baker. I know Evans is open. It's 7 yards short of the sticks. I mean, that's a missile.
It was a bullet, but that hits Mike Evans' hands. Evans would have tell you, I think, that he should catch that
it's
ball.
Full extension off the fingertips. Like, sure, he probably should catch that, but, like, that's one of those, I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze. Especially early in the game. So now Detroit's got the ball 1st and 10 at the Bucs 41. Offset I formation for Jared Goff and the Lions. Goff hands it off. Montgomery powers forward for about 4 or 5.
Haven't seen Jahmyr Gibbs yet, the talented rookie from Alabama. Speaking of Gibbs, by the way, he was so good at Georgia Tech before he even went to Bama. I was always a fan of Gibbs. He
was like one of the big recruits that the prior Georgia Tech coach got when he got that job.
Well, they got the quarterback, too, Sims.
Sims and Gibbs were like a package deal, I think.
Yeah, they were big recruits. They had a really good running attack. Too bad I couldn't really move the ball through the air.
Yep. 2nd and 6, Goff. Montgomery again, right side, just lowers the boom, gets 4. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Probably 4-down territory. There is a flag down.
And that was talking yellow jacket football with Harrison and Rowland.
See what the call is here.
Defense.
Rare defensive line holding call. You see that called every once in a while. Automatic 1st down. Kalijah Cansey. So he had a nice PBU on the first drive, but held on this play here. Looking at the replay here. I mean, he definitely held. They rarely call that, though.
Yeah, they really.
I mean, that was a pretty clear one, though, looking at the replay. But that is surprising. They don't usually call that. 1st and 10 at the Bucs 27. Goff stands in the shotgun. Jameer Gibbs in the game for the first time. Goff takes the snap. Looking. Throws. Left side. Incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10 here. Looking for Laporta. Tight coverage.
K-Dudes in our main chat, sports chat, says, did you see the Super Bowl logo colors? Ravens and Niners going to Super Bowl. That theory,
2 games away.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to make, if it hits again this year, I'm making my Super Bowl picks next year just on the logo.
I kind of agree.
You have to. Be 3 years in a row.
The thing is, though, a lot of people say, like, red and purple. Obviously, the purple are the Ravens, but there's a lot of teams with reds, too.
Sure, but, like, the favorite in the NFC coming into the year was probably San Francisco, so it kind of fits. Goff fires over the middle.
Is that J-Mo?
Jamison Williams, gain of 11. Another flag on the field, though.
It's in the secondary, they say.
In the secondary, so unless it's OPI, this will be declined. Yeah, it looks like it's on Tampa. So.
Ooh, face mask.
Ooh, face mask. Defensive face mask. So that's going to be what, half the distance?
Half the distance. They'll have it, I think, at the
inside the 15.
I think they'll have it at like the 7 or 8 yard line. And that means we are in the
Prize Picks Red Zone. Prize Picks Red Zone. I'll tell you what. While we're in the red zone, $20 super chat, we'll do a beer bong race.
Whoa.
You also get your 3 raffle entries for Brian Urlacher autographed jersey.
Now, it's not helping us that they're having issues to spot the ball.
Yeah, they're taking their time. So you guys
have
$20. We'll do a beer bong race.
Get the ball spotted.
Rolly's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Get the ball spotted, fellas.
Yeah, that's what a personal foul is.
What was the question there, Carl?
That's brutal. All right, it is the Prize Picks Red Zone. If you want to play daily fantasy, go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. You can find some second half entries for this game. You can also get some entries in with the AFC game tonight, Chiefs and Bills. So go check that out, prizepicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS for a deposit match up to $100. First and goal at the 8.
Witness it, Sam.
Wait, what did you? Oh, Laporta.
It was always
Rolly has Sam Laporta,
Sammy
first
Porta.
time touchdown. Goff hands it off. Gibbs left side, tackled at the 3.5. Little play action tight end.
I already saw it. It's a tight end.
How much
weekend.
I'll put down? 10 to win. Oh, that's good value.
It was always, it's tight end weekend. George Kittle caught the first touchdown of the game against the Packers.
FGB.
Travis Kelce is going to catch the first touchdown tonight.
There we go. Second and goal at the 3. Goff under center.
Love Laporta at the top of your screen.
Oh, he's going in motion.
That's not Laporta.
Oh, it's not him.
87, he's open. He's open.
Goff throws in zone. Almost intercepted.
What was Goff doing?
That was awful. That should have been picked. Jamel Dean.
Should have been picked.
Wow. That would have been a game-changing play.
He never looked Laporta. You know, he had a little
He was not
corner out
open.
in the left. Yeah, he was open.
No, he wasn't.
He was always open in my mind. Oh, right there. Throw it.
No, he was never open.
He's not open because he's being held.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help
now
you
they're
guys.
going to definitely
How was that not picked? I mean, that was thrown right
That's
to
why
him.
he's playing defense and
Yep.
not wide receiver.
Uh.
Laporta in motion.
Goff
Oh my
hands
God,
it
they
off.
run it.
Montgomery, nothing. He lost a
I
yard.
think they go for it, right?
Not
They
with,
run the ball?
I don't think with losing yardage. I think you got to kick. I think that was a call. If you get 1 or 2, you go. But now you got to kick it because you lost yardage.
What would you guys do? Would you kick it from the 4? Would
G
you go
for
it?
go, K for kick. What would you do?
Why would they run it? from
Dude, the right guard. Was that Sewell, actually? I think Sewell just got bullied. No, it was
Jackson.
tight end and
I see 3 goes, a couple kicks.
you got to kick.
They are going to kick
I
it.
hate that third down call. The Badger comes in. Hey, that keeps your first-time TD alive.
Badger with a spank.
That keeps your TD alive, though. First-time TD, right?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I didn't bet it. I just told Sandy.
Oh, I thought you did. 3-0 Lions midway through the first quarter. Tell you guys about Prize Picks in just a moment. Or now. Rolly's guiding the ship here. Daily fantasy made easy at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS, like I mentioned. Get that $100 deposit match at sign up. Here's what I like today. And Jared Goff was throwing to Amon-Ra St. Brown, so it would have been nice to get that out of the way, but he almost threw a pick. Touchdown there is what's needed. Mike Evans, so that ball that could have been caught and wasn't, that doesn't help the cause. Needs 75 yards or more. And then David Montgomery, need him to hit 80 rushing yards. You see the two little demons next to St. Brown and Montgomery? Those are demon picks, which means you can make even more money on those entries. So this is 10 to win $105. Usually 3-player entries, you get 5 times your entry, so 10 to win 50. This is 10 to win 105. Feeling good about it today. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. You can use NBA players. You can place entries on the game tonight. You can cross over sports and games. Doesn't have to be all within one game. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS today. Jacob said with the super says, do you believe each of Caleb's losses this year were mostly due to him or his O-line plus defense? I'm interested to see him leading team with better both. I mean, one thing is undoubtedly true, Jacob. USC the last 2 years in college football had one of the worst defenses in the country. So he had the weight on his shoulders to keep those teams in games. The O-line this year was also bad. And quite frankly, he didn't have a high-level NFL wide receiver on that roster. He had Jordan Addison last year. This year he did not, so he had to elevate players. So, yeah, he'll obviously have better players in the NFL, and I think that is worth noting. Eric Ellsworth says, love a good bong race. So
he got us.
We gotta knock that out, Eric. Let's go ahead and give Eric a 5th ticket, too.
Okay.
Why not? You're maxed out on tickets at 5, Eric, but shout out to you. Appreciate the donations, and Rolly and I can really get this party started.
We'll knock it out. But I'll say this. Make sure you like the video. There's 500 people watching on our main Chat Sports channel. Only 72 likes. Let's hit that like button.
We should get to 200 likes at least.
Completely free content here. We're doing this for free. And the best way to show your appreciation, hit that like button. It takes 5 seconds. Let's get to 150 likes, bare minimum, but 200 should really be the goal here.
And Bears now, we should get to 150 likes. 310 people watching, 130 likes. Smash that like button. We'll do our beer bong race. How about into the first quarter? That sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Into the first quarter.
Fuentes liked it. Where's the rest of you? Let's go. Hit the like
You know,
button.
Ty Man, the Buckeyes. He's like that. He's like this stream, Chat Sports, 49ers, Lions talk. He's liked it all. Ty Man, the Buckeyes got us covered. You can take that to the bank. All right, here we go. Touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers trailing 3-0. Pretty good job by Tampa to hold there inside the 5-yard line and not give up 7 after the turnover.
I almost forgot that Baker Mayfield played for the Rams last year.
You don't remember him beating the Raiders? That was
I remember
historic.
that, but like when you think Baker Mayfield, that time in Los Angeles really gets swept under the rug. Hand off to Rashard White, and he picks up 8 yards on the first down.
Had a couple of nice runs early, Tampa has. Got 2 carries for, 25 yards now?
Come on, hit that like button.
Like the video. Let's go.
There's only 90 likes on our main Chat Sports stream. I mean, we might have to shut down the stream over there. There's 500 people watching. If we don't get
Disappointing
likes,
numbers.
I'll tell you what.
Rolly's in control. Don't test him.
3 carries for 25 yards. Rashad White, the Arizona State Sun Devil.
Cooking early. Baker Mayfield takes the snap. Quick slant, right side. Incomplete. Good coverage.
Good play there by Cameron Sutton all over.
Mike Evans. Mayfield wanted early contact there. Not going to get it.
And it's now a big third down.
Type those threes. Wow, that was a good play. Evans got to fight for that ball more, man. 3rd and 2. Mayfield in the shotgun.
I wonder if you run this. They've had so much success. Well, they're not going to.
They don't even have a back there. Mayfield takes the snap, steps up, throws, caught!
What a
Mike Evans
catch.
caught that one, past midfield, and a first down.
That was a
Type
good
those
play there.
ones. It's a nice catch.
I didn't know if I agreed with the play call, but
That was just kind of a deep crosser, deep over. That was a little
almost
behind.
a little behind. Like I thought
a-
he almost got his hand on that. Baker threw it slightly behind him, it felt like.
Yeah. It's a little like the ball was not secure all the way early, but Evans was able to bring it in. First and 10 at the Lions 49, pistol formation, play action, throw,
Oh,
over the middle,
wide open.
caught!
Is that Trey
Inside the
Palmer?
30, Trey Palmer. He said he woke up feeling dangerous
And
or
when
angry.
you wake up feeling dangerous, he scored a touchdown every time he's tweeted it.
Oh, baby. Is Godwin hurt, by the way, or do they just not throw to him much? I feel like I haven't seen him much recently.
Question.
Palmer inside the 30. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Ah, he's playing. He's out there. Mayfield under pressure. Sacked again. Back
Another
at the
blitz.
37.
Brian Brantz, the rookie from Alabama. I'll tell you what, Rashad White absolutely whiffed on this block.
Yeah, it was
If
bad.
they show the replay, watch how bad this is, Harrison. This is as bad as it gets.
Oh, he
Oh,
stumbled.
he slipped.
Yeah.
From first
I
look,
think he stepped on Mayfield's foot or vice versa. Tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, turf toe. That did not look good, honestly.
sniper from the top of the building got him.
Oh, man. So now you got 2nd and 19 at the 35. You got to be careful and make sure you can secure a field goal here. Mayfield takes off, gets about a yard. You just hand this off and try and secure a field goal, 3rd and long.
After the disaster
I would
on the last.
yeah, you can't take a sack, which he almost got sacked again there. 3rd and 18. I think you either throw a quick screen or try to get 4 or 5 on a handoff. Yeah, that's what Chris Collinsworth is saying. Type those threes. It's 3rd down. Mayfield in the shotgun. Only a 6-man box. I would hand this off. That's what they're going to do. Chase Edmonds gets to the 26. So that'll make it about a 43, 44-yard field goal.
Today's years old when I learned Chase Edmonds is still in the league.
Chase McLaughlin, 29 of 31 this year. And both of his misses were blocked. He has not missed a field goal that hasn't been blocked all year. McLaughlin from the right hash to tie things up at 3. Snap is down, kick is up. Perfect. Right down Broadway. We're tied. All right, 3-all. 3-3 ball game. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're watching on Chat Sports. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Bears Now as well. We're trying to get to 86,000 subscribers on Bears Now. We're only 16 away from 85,500. Can we get there? Daily Bears YouTube videos, the latest news, rumors, offensive coordinator searches ongoing, draft coverage, free agency. We got you covered on daily videos here on Chicago Bears Now. Also hit that sub button on Chat Sports as we're trying to continue to grow our main Chat Sports YouTube channel. Also, after this game, we will film – I don't think we'll do it live, but we're going to film a NFC Championship Game preview for Chat Sports. So the winner of this game will head on to Santa Clara to face the San Francisco 49ers. Trying to get to 354,000 subscribers. So subscribe for daily NFL coverage. We're also covering the NBA. Rolly's doing a lot of our NBA coverage with the trade deadline just around the corner. So stay in the loop with everything in the sports world by subscribing to Chat Sports. All right. Let us know who you got. Let us know who you got.
Oh, our guy Laktara is in the building.
Here he is.
Sammy Locks, baby.
Sammy Locks. My mock draft I sent you is fire. Also, hashtag Team Rolly. Yeah, for you Bears Now subscribers, I made a deal with you. If we get to 5,000 followers on Instagram, send me your mock drafts, DM them to me. Best ones get on a show. Once we cross 5,000 on IG, we'll make that happen.
Where are you at?
I want to say we are at 4773, 227 away. So at HGram NFL, you see it right there. I can throw my link in the chat as well.
My guy Chris Perez is in the chat saying hashtag Team Rolly.
Chris Perez.
In the main chat sports stream.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
At HGram NFL, give me a follow. All right, Sam Laktara, you get a raffle ticket, Sammy.
Laktara is in, and if you're asking yourself, what do you mean raffle ticket? Well, our super chat menu.
Brian Urlacher autographed jersey. It is laser print, but still legitimate autograph to get an Urlacher jersey for your man cave, whatever you want to use it for, memorabilia. $10 gets you one ticket, $20 gets you three. At the end of the stream, we will do our raffle, so don't miss out. We'll do a race then, and be sure to at least come back by the end of the game or stick with us until then so you can claim it if you are the winner. $50, we'll do a beer bong race. $100, you can get a Bears Now helmet sticker. Even if you're not a Bears fan, you can join the hundreds of fans in the Hall of Fame here. All right.
Blitzing the board.
Got about 4:15 left in the opening quarter. Into the first quarter, Rolly and I will do a beer bong race. The Bucs blitzed the Eagles 68% of the time last week. That is
They
wild.
had struggles with it all year long.
Yep. Todd Bowles he blitzes so much. Play action for Jared Goff. Looking, finds the check down. Jahmyr Gibbs gets about 3. Be 2nd and 7.
Park Boy with a $5.
Says Hope Bears
chat.
nail coaching. Look at what coaching has done for average to above average teams like the Packers and Lions. So it's a valid point, man. This OC hire, since you kept Flus, you have to nail the OC hire. Period. You cannot have another Luke Getsy situation where the guy comes in and just is not good. You have to bring in someone who can do the job, regardless of who the quarterback is. Counter, left side Gibbs. He's got room. Oh, he got tripped up. It's going to be a half-yard short of the first down. If he breaks that one, Rolly, he might still be running.
He might be house calling it in the Motor City. I'm telling you what, man, that was a great tackle. And I can't wait to see his back angle because I do think he might have been gone.
It would have been a tricky angle to the sideline.
No, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, I think it would have been.
If he beat Zion McCullough on the sideline, he's gone.
Maybe 27 gets there. Would have been
Gibbs'
close.
Speed, too.
Yep. 3rd and inches here. Jamison Williams in motion. Jared Goff just going to plunge forward for a QB sneak. Pick up a couple. First down. Type those ones. I do feel like more and more tush pushes have been getting stopped recently.
Yeah.
Fresh set of downs for the Lions. It's going to be 1st and 10 at about the 36. 37. Goff under center, Gibbs behind him. Play action. Goff looking, throws over the middle, caught. St. Brown makes a man miss initially, but then gets tackled for a gain of 9. Lions going quick here. No huddle. Goff getting everybody lined up. Wonder if they'll take a shot here. 2nd and 2.
Midfield, forward on territory.
Shot at midfield.
Eyes.
Now they're going to hand it off. Gibbs stuffed. Lose a half yard. Now it's going to be 3rd and 3. Good play by William Golston to shoot the gap and make the tackle.
This front 7 for Tampa, they're feisty, man.
Todd Bowles can coach defense. We know
They're
that.
feisty.
We know that. Type those threes. It's third down. We got Charles, Tie Man in the chat. Gaming Wizard, Tie Man in the other chat. Goff takes the snap, throws, slant, caught. Strong hands from St. Brown. It's good coverage. St. Brown
Good offense beats good defense.
makes the catch.
Oh, we got a $20 super chat on our main chat sports channel. Chris Davis.
He gets 3 entries. Shout out to Chris Davis. Stay till the end of the stream, Chris. We don't want you to miss out. Gibbs gets the handoff. Gain of 6. Final minute of the opening quarter as Detroit is past midfield. Shout out to Chris Davis. 40 seconds left and counting here in quarter number 1. Offset I formation as Goff play actions, boots to the right, dumps it off underneath, no gain. Hit the fullback. And that's going to take us to the end of the opening quarter. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Detroit, past midfield, once the second quarter gets underway. Who you got? DET for the Lions, TB for the Bucs. Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat. You don't? I think it is. Audience question, because Rolly and I are debating right now. Is that like... Well, I know the full word is 2. I'm saying when you're shortening it. CCS? No. Dude, it says CCS. It's 1. All right, Rolly and I are going to do a beer bong race, but first, Tony says Detroit, Ty Man says Tampa. Tony says he's eating Whataburger. There you go. Detroit for 1. We got Tampa from Pro. David says Bucs. On our Bears Now chat, Dylan and Ty Man going with the Bucs. Frida and Paige saying Detroit. Charles saying Detroit. Mason says time for the beer bong. We're getting it going here. Rolly's filling his up. Here we go. Here we go.
I was going to say shout out to my alma mater, St. Bonaventure. I'm wearing the club basketball shirt today. But no, they lost to George Mason yesterday, so they don't get a shout.
So the season's now over?
Yeah, I can't believe somebody tried to convince me to do
Yeah, tough look for old Smith. Do they still have that same coach? Will they ever fire him? No, he can coach for life if he wants to. All right, you guys know the drill. Type R for Rolly, H for Harrison. I'm going to count us down from 3, and on go, we're going to race. 3, 2, 1, go! Damn. Just got me. I need a rematch at some point. $50 for a rematch. Ty Man went with Rolly. Paige went with Rolly. Dylan went with Harry. I tried Dylan. What are the chances of Detroit winning? I don't know, 60%? It's tied, but they were favored and they're at home. Yeah, that's a good point, though. 3rd and 4, converting this would help the cause. Empty set for the Lions. This could be 4-down territory past midfield at the Bucs 44. Got to get to the 40 for a first down. Goff takes the snap. Bucs blitz. Goff hit as he throws. Caught! What a catch from Sam Laporta. First down Lions.
That was a throw and a snag from Laporta, man.
66% according to ESPN FPI, by the way.
You nailed it. By the way, the Bucs blitzed and put Vita Vea in coverage.
Yeah, is that Flus? Goff throws right side, caught. Laporta gets a couple. $20 from Eric Snare. He gets 3 entries. Shout out to Eric Snare.
What's up, Eric?
What's up, guys? I'm starting to come around to the idea of the Bears drafting Caleb Williams. Having said that, I'd be perfectly fine with the Bears keeping Justin. I still believe he can succeed in the right system. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm cool either way. But I'm not going to be one of these people that loses my mind if they trade Justin. Just not. Like, at the end of the day, I want the Bears to win. Like, regardless of who's leading the way. Goff throws over the middle, caught high. Laporta again for a first down into the Prize Picks red zone.
Second time we've been in the Prize Picks red zone tonight. Both times the Lions have been the offense.
All right, we'll run it back during the red zone. $20 beer bong race.
Laporta, man, he's just a good ball player.
$20 beer bong race. You also get your 3 raffle entries for the Urlacher jersey. During the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 14. Goff takes the snap. Throws end zone.
Oh, right off the
St. Brown tried to one-hand it. Couldn't reel it in. That would have had one of my 3 Prize Picks knocked down already. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Sam slacks me and says they're wasting all of Laporta's looks. Not in the red zone. Oh, Sammy Brown. See if the Lions can convert on this red zone opportunity as they didn't the last time.
2nd and 10. Lions swing it to Gibbs. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Big 3rd down coming up once again. Type those 3s. Big 3rd down in this game early on.
Get the 3s in the chat. Get the 3s in the chat.
Can the Bucs force another field goal attempt from the Lions in the red zone?
3rd and 5.
Wow, real off coverage at the bottom of your screen.
Goff throws end zone, caught, touchdown.
Josh Reynolds.
Josh Reynolds.
No one had that bingo.
Yeah, I had St. Brown and Sammy had Laporta. How about that drive though, Roy? 14 plays, 75 yards, almost 7 minutes off the clock. That is a playoff drive right there.
I mean, there's really nothing better than Jared Goff in a clean pocket, man. And he just throws an absolute dart, perfectly thrown.
Good ball, man.
Touchdown Lions. Type those TDs. I will say this, Harrison. You can talk about Jared Goff all you want. When he has got a perfect structure around him, clean pocket, good weather conditions, I know you're asking for a lot there. There's not many quarterbacks that can do what he can from a clean pocket.
Yeah. Now, if you get consistent pressure on him, especially with 4, he's doomed. But when he's kept clean, he can do it all, man.
He can analyze the defense and just throw dots all over the field, but he's got to be clean. He's got to be protected.
Well, we got another beer bong race, and we also have a couple more 20s. Eric, appreciate it, Eric. I think you already have all your tickets. Appreciate the donation, though. That has the beer bong race. Donald, you get 3 raffle tickets for the Brian Urlacher jersey. He says, I'd like to keep Fields. College greatness doesn't always translate to NFL greatness. By the way, thanks, Harrison, for putting on a show every week for us Bears fans. We try, Donald. We try. That's what we try to do. Can you hold down the fort for a sec? Yeah. I got to go make a call. All right, Rolly's going to hold it down for a little bit. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Give me a second.
He's got to set up something on his end, then I'll hop off. Shout out to Donald getting his 3 ticket entries.
All right, Harrison, you're good. As the Lions did take a 10-3 lead in this one. Continue to let us know who you got in this ball game. DET for the Lions. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to change that. Or TB for the Bucs. Nah, just the Bucs. Just the Bucs. We got TB from Ty Man. Rodney says Detroit on our Chat Sports account. Valentina says Goff MVP. Not going to win MVP, but he's certainly been really good in these playoffs and really good this year for Detroit. Tony says, who do you got in KC Buffalo today? It's a good question. I've been tossing and turning on who I thought was going to win the nightcap tonight for quite a bit. I think I'm going to go with the Bills. I know that hurts you, Tony Fuentes. I've been on the Chiefs all day long, but when you wake up on Sunday morning and get a gut feeling that the Bills are going to win, you got to roll with your gut feeling. So I think they're going to win. Valentina saying Lions. Tricky tips, rocking with the TB. Donald Clement says Lions, baby. I want to see the Lions fans get a shot at celebrating a Super Bowl. I know Bears fans on Bears Now are going to be a little indecisive on if they want to see good things happen in Detroit Lions, obviously with being a division rival and all. But listen, when you have a team that hasn't had success, similar to Buffalo, never won a Super Bowl, you got to feel a little hopeful that they could finally see one, right? Kicking it off away, the Badger sends it deep for Detroit. It will not be returned by the Buccaneers, so they'll start the ball down 7 at the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield talking to his wide receivers. Look like they're not really sweating over there. Broccoli Head wants to get turned. Let's get hype. Ripping shirts off. That's certainly a way to get pumped up on a nice little Sunday. Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator for Detroit, has dialed up a couple really sharp blitzes tonight. The crowd in Detroit is absolutely bonkers. Baker Mayfield in the gun. I think that's Chase Edmonds to his right. Takes the snap. Baker looks right, drops it down to Edmonds, and Chase Edmonds will pick up about 4 yards on first down to get this drive started for the Buccaneers. That's the one thing that this Lions team is vulnerable, man. Their offense is really, really talented, but it's all about their defense. Can their front four get pressure on the quarterback? Can their secondary hold up? Big questions that the Lions have had to face. Baker in the pistol, Chris Godwin, who has not seen a lot of action in this game, in motion to the slot. Baker hands it off to Edmonds. To the left side, he'll pick up 1 yard, and that will bring up a third down. Type those threes. It's a big play in this ball game. Because after Detroit just had a 7-minute drive, going down the field for a touchdown, if you're Tampa, you cannot go 3 and out and put your defense back on the field immediately. This is a must-convert if you're TB. Baker Mayfield in the empty set, 5 wide. Lions bring 4. Baker, clean pocket, drops it down to Edmonds, but he's going to be short. 1 yard short of the first down. Oh, their spot from these officials are going to say it's really close. There's a flag, though, on the field. Offensive pass interference on Tampa. Campbell will take the penalty, so it's going to be now 3rd and 15. Retry the down, and now you're really in trouble if you're the Buccaneers because you can give this ball right back to Detroit after they just went right down the field and scored. Oh, that's a good call. Kate Otten just seeked out Anzalone for Detroit. Crowd is going nuts in Tampa. Or excuse me, in Detroit. Baker's going to be back to the shotgun, running back to his left. Kate Otten in motion. Baker takes the snap. Looks over the middle, pressure, steps up in the pocket, drops it down to Edmonds, and he's going to make a man miss and get right to where he would have been in the penalty. Now, what a bad spot! This is an all-time bad spot.
I mean, he's definitely short, but I don't think he's that short, Rolly.
They marked him a full yard short. That ball is at the inch line.
I think it was about a foot short, and they marked it a yard short. Are they going to go here at their own 34?
I think you got to go.
Let's see what Todd Bowles does.
That was a bad spot, man. I'm not saying he got the first down, but he certainly was closer than that.
Some bad tackling by Detroit. They're going to punt.
Wow.
You know, Canales wanted to go for that.
I don't get that one, man. I would have went for this. Maybe this is me. I'm an aggressive guy.
Bucs booted away. Great punt. See where it landed. Oh, my God, it landed on the goal line. He launched that. Touchback. So it's a net of 46. 66-yarder, net of 46. All right, we'll tell you about Prize Picks during this TV timeout, as Prize Picks is awesome because you can play fantasy sports on the daily, NFL, NBA, college basketball, NHL. You can cross over sports with your picks. Also, I kept it simple, kept it within this same game for you guys to monitor. I've got Amon-Ra St. Brown, anytime touchdown. I think he finds the end zone. Mike Evans, got to pick it up. Need more yards out of him. I took the more than 74.5. And then David Montgomery, I took more on his yardage as well. So 10 to win 105 because 2 demon picks here, which is basically juice stats in Montgomery's favor, and they just had a deal on St. Brown, anytime touchdown. Sometimes Prize Picks offers you these opportunities to really cash in. 10 to win 105 here. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get that deposit match up to $100. You just choose more or less on statistical categories. 2 to 6 player entries. Boom, you are good to go. And it takes less than a minute to A, sign up, and then B, create an entry. It's awesome. Very easy, very simple, very fun. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Link is in the live chat. All right, Rolly.
This feels like danger time if you're Tampa Bay.
Yeah, you give up 7 here. Not good.
And it's going to be a tall task. I mean, this defense was just on the field for 7 minutes, and they're going to have to be back out there again relatively quickly.
Yeah. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Hit that like button. Harrison, who you got, Chiefs or Bills? I'm going Chiefs. I like the Chiefs in a classic. I haven't seen the Bills beat the Chiefs in the playoffs before. Also, I haven't seen the Chiefs go on the road in the playoffs before, so this is unknown territory for Mahomes. Charles, let's clean up the language a little bit, my friend. Clean up the language, please. I don't want to block anybody, but I will. So the Bucs get the ball back at their own 20. Their own 20. What's the chance of Detroit winning the Super Bowl? I mean, if they win, let's just say if they win today, they're probably the 4th favorite, right? Out of the 4 remaining teams, regardless of who wins the AFC game.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
I would think so. So, I don't know, maybe 20 to 1 if they win today. Goff is going to scramble here. Get 6 or 7. Good job by Goff.
Jared showcasing the full arsenal today.
By the way, on that last drive, he was 9 for 10 for 69 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, the only completion was that little fade route to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah, a lot of underneath throws, 11 to 16, 78 yards, but been an efficient attack so far. 2nd and 3 for Detroit. Goff takes the snap, 4-man rush, throws into the flat,
Laporta.
Easy pitch and catch. Laporta
I
gets
tell you
4.
what, Harrison, you've been with me quite a bit now. You know how I've talked about some certain players. I think Sam Laporta is very quickly becoming my favorite non-quarterback that's not on my favorite team.
He's a stud, man. He's going to be a handful for the Bears to deal with for a long time.
I am a big-time Samuel guy.
He's a good football player. Wasn't he 2nd team All-Pro as a rookie this year?
Ooh, I didn't know.
I think he was.
That's true.
For sure a Pro Bowler. I think he was 2nd team All-Pro. 1st and 10 at the 31. Goff Hands it off. Montgomery, maybe a yard. He's 2nd and 9. Eight minutes left. I mean, you kind of just start thinking ahead here, Rolly. If they chew another 4 or 5 minutes and score again, the Bucs do get the ball out of halftime, but
that is important to note.
But this feels like a big drive for the Bucs defense. They really need to stop here. 2nd and 9 at the 32. Bucs bring 5. O-line holds up. Laporta again. Just a mismatch. I mean, it's him on a linebacker, Rolly. Like, the Bucs are never one. And that's the problem. This matchup's kind of not a great one for Tampa because they don't generate pressure with 4, and that's kind of how you need to beat Goff. So if you blitz constantly, which is what the Bucs like to do, you're just going to find these mismatches. Oh, my God. I mean, that's just
and the sad
no
thing
chance
is,
for the
like,
linebacker.
You look at the Bucs linebacker group, and they're actually one of the better groups. But it's just
But
like,
you're not going to guard Laporta one-on-one.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
he's got 5 catches for 46 yards. He's just absolutely dominating over the middle of the field. I'll say this, a Lions matchup against the 49ers next week, probably not the best for them.
Lions, deep ball, incomplete, looking for Jameson Williams. That's probably one thing that lacks in this Lions, and that's really historically in Goff's career. He's not the best deep ball thrower. Great intermediate thrower, but they don't get a lot of the, 30, 40-plus explosives downfield. They get a lot of, 10-plus, 20-plus, but not a lot of vertical passing. But it's also okay because that's a lot of their talent. Like, Reynolds, St. Brown, and Laporta, they all work the intermediate game. 2nd and 10 at the 44 for Detroit. Goff goes over the middle. Good coverage that time. Looking for Jameson Williams.
Now we got another big third down.
Big opportunity for Tampa, 3rd and 10 here.
Get it back to their offense, only down 7. That'd be pretty big time.
I think if I'm Tampa, I play coverage here. The blitz isn't getting home. You're leaving too many man-to-man opportunities. I think I'd drop 7 or 8 and hope the coverage holds up.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that potential matchup, Harrison, of Fred Warner, Greenlaw against Laporta over the middle.
So the Bucs are going to do, well, now delayed rush. Oh, my God, St. Brown dropped the first down.
He heard the footsteps.
Bit of a hospital ball, but that's not one you would expect him to drop.
He heard the footsteps.
That hurts if you're Detroit.
That's
you could see him look at the defender.
I didn't know that's a good
Well,
ball.
but I mean, it's 2 steps and crack is what I mean.
It's the playoffs, Amon-Ra.
I'm not saying he shouldn't catch it. He should have. I'm just saying he knew he was going to get hit. That was my point.
I'm just disappointed in Amon-Ra.
Oh, he should catch that. That's a bad play by him.
Think about all the greats, man. They make those plays.
Yeah, that's an expensive drop. There's no doubt. Fair catch at the 13 for Tompkins. And now Tampa's got a chance to get points here, and they get the ball after halftime.
Yeah.
So, little flip the script opportunity here if you're the Buccaneers.
Like, I was just thinking of, obviously I've watched a lot of playoff football.
Get my
in
beer
life.
bong filled up here.
And
We'll knock it out at halftime.
And I was thinking, think about Julian Edelman, who made his career over the middle of the field. You think he's looking at the defender coming in? No, he's taking the shot to the chest. You got to be willing to do that nowadays, man.
And you can look. You just better not drop it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But the Bucs are getting the ball back. What's going to happen for Tampa on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, TO, punt. What's going to happen, fellas?
Give me a field goal. Bucs get 3 more here. And then a pivotal 2-3 minutes left in the half coming up after that. I'm saying field goal. What are you guys saying? Jim says punt. What do you guys think? What happens on this drive? Punt from Valentina. Field goal from Tony. What's going to happen on this drive? Someone says Brock Bowers probably going top 5. I don't see how. So I think Williams and May are obviously locks.
Daniels is probably going top 5.
Marvin Harrison's going before Power, so that's 4 guys. I mean, maybe he's the 5th pick, but I think Neighbors probably goes higher.
I think Alt could go higher, or Olu
Adunze.
Fashanu.
Olu's going to be interesting because he had a better year last year than he did this year. Does he fall because of that, or do teams trust the upside there? That'll be interesting. I'd say Bowers, his absolute ceiling is going 5th. I think he goes anywhere from like 5 to maybe even like 10 or 12, just because of positional value. Although I say that, and then you see a guy like Laporta, how much value he's had on this Lions team. Like in a redraft, he's a first-round pick for sure. Don't you think?
No, Laporta's going top 10.
Have to look back at that draft. He'd go high, though. And Bowers is a better prospect than Laporta was. Bowers reminds me of Kittle. How about a sack on 3rd down? That could happen, Jim. That could happen. Alrighty, here we go. 6:45 left in the second quarter. Pretty quick first half, I'd say. Quick-ish. Or maybe it's right on track.
I'd probably say it's standard time.
Offset eye for Tampa as they're looking to respond with points on this drive. It's loud at Ford Field, you can tell. Oh, play action. Baker stumbled for a sec. Pumps, throws right side. Caught Evans at the 35.
I got to be honest, I couldn't tell if that was part of the play or there was something up there.
I think he got tripped up either by the turf or by that fullback. I love Evans, dude. He's so good.
As consistent as it comes.
Yep.
I wanted to show the backfield because it did look like Baker either like fumbled the snap, tripped, or something.
Yeah, that was funky. Good composure, whatever happened to get that play off. Baker, quick screen, left side.
Godwin swallowed
Maybe a yard. Hutchinson getting out there. How about Hutch making that play in space?
How about the edge getting out and making a play on a wide receiver on the catch?
It's like he diagnosed this. Did he go out there right away? Let's see. Yep. I don't know if that was the call to drop him into the flat, but
or maybe he saw something on
saw
film.
it on film. Yeah.
That's what the best players do, man.
Yep. Studied that concept and sniffed it out. Second and about 9.5 now. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun with Rachaad White to his left. White's going to get a carry here up the gut. Drives forward for about 3. Not much there, though. It's going to be 3rd and 7 with 5:15 and counting to go.
It's a big 3rd down, man. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it's a big 3rd down, but it's the playoffs. Every 3rd down is big.
Every possession's huge, man. Every play is huge. 3rd and 7.
What's that a green thing on Brian Branch's helmet?
Does he wear the is it on the back of the helmet?
No, but it's not like a dot.
Oh.
It's like a big
I don't
thing.
know. 3rd and 6.5.
Lions showing heavy blitz.
We'll see if they back off or bring it.
Oh, they
bring 4, then back off. White on the quick. What a move by Rachaad White. Quick screen to the running back in the flat, makes a man miss and gets about 10.
You can't miss that tackle.
So they brought 5, 1 backed off, and then White made a defender miss.
Hutchinson unblocked.
Free blitzer on. Good job by Mayfield to get it out and above Hutchinson's hands. That's a horrible attempt at a tackle from whoever that DB was. Was that Sutton?
I think it was him or the number 6. I forgot how you say it.
Melifonwu?
Yeah, that one.
1st and 10 at midfield. Mayfield, pistol formation, play action, throws on the run, caught. Otten, 1st down and more, picks up 15. Here comes Tampa Bay with less than 4 minutes to go and counting in the first half. Type those ones. You kind of feel like the Bucs have just been kind of hanging around in this first half, Rolly, and they got a chance to maybe tie this thing up at halftime.
This feels very similar to the Ravens-Texans game
where you
yesterday.
feel like Detroit's clearly better, but
that away team is just hanging around.
just lurking. 1st and 10 at the 37. A fringe field goal territory here. Chris Godwin motions out to the right. Mayfield, play action. McNeil tries to sack him, and Mayfield throws it away.
Good play by Baker because he was caught dead to rights there. Made a man miss and lived to fight another down.
Yep, 2nd and 10 here. That was actually Jones on the pressure.
I don't know who that center is,
That
but
was
he just
bad.
got all puked.
Completely whiffed. It's pretty bad when you kind of whiff as an O lineman. It's like you didn't even get your hand on the guy. How is that even possible?
Yeah.
2nd and 10 here. Both teams, for the most part, abandoning the run here, Rolly.
Yeah.
3:13 to go. Mayfield clapping to get the snap. He does. He will hand it off this time. Chase Edmonds gets 5. It's going to be 3rd and 5 and maybe 4-down territory at the 32. I would consider it.
I forget who their kicker is, Harrison.
McLaughlin, he's missed twice all year.
Oh, then.
Both were blocked. You're in range, but if it's like 4th and 2.
You probably kick it then and just like, we'll start the second half with the ball down 10-6.
Well, what if Detroit goes and scores 7 before halftime?
Then you're in trouble.
Yeah. I would consider handing this football off, depending on what the box shows. Now, they're not going to. He's using the running back to block here. Line showing pressure. Mayfield throws, slant way too high.
And that's the benefit
Chris
of bringing
Godwin.
heat if you're Detroit. Forced a quick decision, incomplete.
And they're going to kick here. That was my prediction, field goal. We'll see if they make it. Field goals aren't going to win this game if you're Tampa. You obviously have to take the points, but that ball is just too high, man. If he puts it on his front hip, it's a 1st down. 50-yard attempt from McLaughlin on the left hash. He's missed twice all year. Both were blocked. Snap is down. Hold is good. Kick is up.
Doink.
Doink!
He doinked it.
Doink! No good. And now, big trouble for the Bucs, Rolly. 2:20 left. And Detroit's got good field position.
You just can't doink it, man.
That ball, just slight hook, and it hammered the upright.
Spam those doinks.
Spam doink in the
Spam
chat.
doink in the chat. Spam doink.
Get those doinks in.
There's nothing better than a doink.
Do not tell Bears fans that. How dare you?
Know your audience.
How dare you, Rolly?
Doinks are fun. Unless they happen to your team.
Doinks are better than double doinks, I'll tell you that.
Wow, that Julian Sand guy's transferring to Ohio State.
Dude, I saw an article or a tweet today that apparently they've spent like $15 million in the portal. Is it weird that Ryan Day is giving Bill O'Brien play calling duties? I don't even think Bill O'Brien's that good.
Smart decision.
Oh, God. No natties or Super Bowls despite working under Belichick and Saban. It's kind of remarkable. Kind of remarkable.
Keep on spamming those doinks, man. We got Nino. We got Tanya. We got Austin saying Cody Parkey. It's fair.
We do not. He who shall not be named.
We got Time Man spamming doink. Liam saying doink.
Vildor was beat, but Baker threw a bad ball. Yeah, the fact that Kendall Vildor is starting for a team that might go to the NFC Championship game is disgusting behavior.
Well, I mean, they also we've seen DeAndre Houston-Carson play
For the
well.
Texans.
Yeah.
I know.
So
Bears legends.
I think what we're just seeing here is that it's coaching in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
Shocker.
Just saying.
Although, I will say the Bears secondary was damn good this year.
They were good.
It was a good group.
They could have certainly used a player like Kendall Vildor, though.
I would say more so DHC for when Eddie Jackson was banged up, so you didn't have to play Elijah Hicks, Rolly's favorite player. Rolly loves Elijah Hicks.
Such a bad football player. I got breaking news, though. Ready?
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys have beat the Philadelphia Eagles 31-20 in the Cancun Divisional Round. Cowboys will advance to the NFC Championship Cancun game.
Oh, man.
$5 super chat from Eric Snare.
The Cowboys own Cancun. I will say that. Do you
Jerry
think
Jones pays for all of it?
Yeah, true. Do you think it'd be possible to trade Justin in the number 9 pick to move up to 2 or 3, still get Marvin Harrison, pair with Caleb at 1?
I don't think.
I don't think Washington's trading you 2, and I think New England would be interested in Fields, but not for number 3. So probably not. Montgomery gets 4. We'll see if the Lions snap it before the 2-minute warning.
I think we've had this semi-discussion before. It's like, what's more valuable to a team? Like, so because if they were to trade for Fields, would they rather just trade their second for Fields? And because think about it, like if they traded for 3 to you guys for 9 and Fields, and say they take Rome Odunze at 9, right? It would be, what's more valuable? Marvin Harrison Jr. and Justin Fields, and whoever you take at second round, or I'm fucking this up. Rewind.
Rome Odunze, Justin Fields plus a second-round pick,
That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say.
Justin Fields, Marvin Harrison, no second-round pick.
Yeah. Well, what's more valuable?
I mean,
Odunze,
you could
Fields?
argue where the Patriots are, having that second-round pick is more valuable. No?
I think it would be.
Depends on how much your talent evaluators think the difference between MHJ and Odunze is.
And if you're asking me, as my talent evaluator, as experienced,
There's a gap.
I would rather have MHJ and Justin rather than Odunze, Justin, and a second round pick.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Yeah. I think you can go either way.
I also do not think there's a world where the Commanders would do that.
No. Commanders are drafting a quarterback.
I am fascinated if they really fall in love with Caleb. Could the Bears trade back Harrison and still take a quarterback?
They could if they love Drake May or Jaden Daniels. I don't think that'll happen, but they could.
Oof.
I feel like if you're Ryan Poles and Washington loves Caleb Williams, you just bend them over a barrel. Like, all right, prove to me how much you love him. Because we like him too, and we're going to draft him, but I could be swayed.
Yeah.
Give me 2 your 1 next year and your 2nd this year. See if they'll do it.
Cha says the Giants are going to trade up to number 1.
Could you imagine moving down 1 spot and getting their 2nd this year and a 1st next year?
Possible.
I mean, if you like May enough or if you want to keep Fields, it's definitely appealing. Bears are trading back to the Giants, Cha says. Do you think the Giants make a big move?
No.
You think they just... Here's the thing, though. If you're Dable, I don't know if you could afford another 6 and 11 year.
I think they draft a quarterback in like the 3rd or 4th round, have him compete with Daniel Jones.
That's just like... I feel like the in-between thing never works.
It's just
You
tough.
know what I mean?
It's just tough having to pay $40 million to DJ and have him. Because who's trading for Daniel Jones?
If I was Brian Dable, I would go to ownership, and I would say, hey, listen. And I would go to Shane, and I would say, listen, we're not making the playoffs next year. Let's just build every other position up that we need to, and then we get our guy in 25. Once we can get DJ off the books.
Yeah.
Just play it out with Daniel Jones next year, see what happens, and then take a swing in 25.
Oof.
That would be my pitch. Goff throws, left side, St. Brown. Oh, good tackle. Oh, he was down. Oh, they're going to have to look at that, Rolly. That's not a first down. I do not think he kept his balance and got that first down. Let's see here. I think his right forearm is down. Ooh. Yeah, left elbow.
Yeah.
He's down. That's going to be 3rd and 2. That should be one they shouldn't even have to.
Here comes a disaster that is the officiating.
I mean, this should take 4 seconds. Everybody who's watching on NBC, Boom. Left elbow down at the 48. Let's go. Snap the next play. Or 48 and a half, whatever. Not really the 48. Down right there. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Type those threes. Oh, and now he muted himself.
What a disaster. All right, so
Yeah,
10 will
10-second
come off the
runoff,
clock.
so it'll be minute 46, 3rd and 2. Can we snap the ball? This should not be complicated, folks. Figure it out. All right, minute 46. Type those threes. Clock should wind on the whistle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, here it goes. 3rd and about 2. Goff in the shotgun. Sacked!
That's a big
What
sack.
a disaster by Detroit.
Oh, and now I think
Was
that's-
Ragnow hurt?
I thought that was.
Oh.
Oh, it is Ragnow.
Ragnow's hurt, holding that left knee. Oh, man. What a bad sequence there for Detroit. They
Oof.
think they have a first down. They don't. Then they decide to throw on 3rd and short and get sacked, and Ragnow gets hurt. Wow. Oh, what a rush by Cansey. Oh, and then Goff got rolled up on Ragnow. Dan Campbell's upset about something.
Injury timeout on the field.
Well, this game has just hit the skids all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, you should never say it's.
I jinxed it.
Out loud.
I jinxed it.
Never.
F me. F me. You want to knock out this beer bong race? You want to wait till halftime?
Nah, let's wait till halftime. Help the halftime go by quicker.
All right. We hit 200 likes on Bears Now, but we only have 170 on Chat Sports. Come on, like the video. 800 of you guys are watching this stream. Hit that like button. We should hit 300 likes in our sleep. Hit the like button. Let's go. If you're enjoying this game, the playoffs, the stream, hit that like button. Helps us out. We appreciate it. Hit that like button. Thank you, Tony. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Smash that like button. Oh, man. Lions are going to have to punt after this TV timeout.
Buccaneers have a chance to really make a massive play in this game.
Yeah, I mean, the good news for Tampa is pretty much worst case scenario, it's a one-score game going into half now.
Yeah.
Like, even if they want to sit on this football, they get the ball out of halftime in a 10-3 game. So that was a big sack. Big tackle on 2nd down and a big sack on 3rd down. This Lions offense is kind of skidded all of a sudden, Rolly. Goff is 14 of 22, but only for 99 yards. And they've only run it 11 times for 40 yards. So it seemed like they were cruising there for a while, but the last couple of drives, they haven't done much.
Rashard Lee with an NBA question. Who's better, SGA or Anthony Edwards? SGA.
I'll take SGA.
SGA is better.
I feel like Edwards is overrated. Like, he's good, but
He's a top 15 player.
yeah, he's really good. Is he a number one on a title team?
I think so.
I don't know, man. I don't know if they'll win a title with him as a number one. Ragnow checks out, so his left leg got rolled up on. That does not look good. Jack Fox to punt this one away. What's brutal for Detroit, too, there is that stops the clock for free. Tampa didn't have to use a timeout. In fact, the Lions had to use a timeout. Fox punts it away. Fair catch at the 7-yard line. All right, we'll see. Are you playing this aggressive if you're Tampa?
Yeah, you got it. It's the playoffs. You got to win a game.
I think so too.
Especially as the road team.
I feel like a lot of times in these situations when you're backed up like this, it's like, okay, if you get that first down, then you really go into hyperspeed mode. We'll see how they approach it here. 1st and 10 at the 7. Bucs need about 50, 55 yards to probably try a field goal. They had plenty of leg on that 50-yarder that was doinked, so anything from 60, inside of 60, I think they would try. Mayfield in the shotgun. Ball actually marked at the 8-yard line. They're going to hand it off. Rashad White gets 11, though, so now they're going to go.
Now it's go time.
Now you go. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought they might do. It's like, okay, let's hand it off, do a quick pass. If we bust it for 10+, then you go into hyperspeed mode, and that's what they're going to do. 1st and 10 at the 19. Mayfield takes the snap with 1:10 to go. He's going to throw right side, caught or dropped by Evans.
That's a tough catch.
Tough catch. That clock would have been winding too because he was going backwards.
Yeah, he was going backwards.
It's not a bad incompletion.
Say this: why not try a deep vertical route to Mike Evans?
Especially if you get
wide receivers in the NFL.
If you get a man coverage look for sure. Not sure they will, but Mayfield throws right side again. Oh my God, that was caught. I thought that was picked. Palmer caught it. First down.
That's a bad spot.
Oh, did they mark him short?
Is he not clearly ahead of the sticks?
That's a first down. How do they? Did they
mark? It's a ref show.
Oh my God, you got to look at that. That was not even close. QB keep Mayfield off to the races. First down and more. Timeout.
Yeah.
Dude, they got screwed on that, man. Timeout Bucs. I mean, that's one of you want to talk about the one earlier, fine. That was a 2 yards difference there.
That was bad.
He had it by a yard, and they marked him a yard short. That is horrific. Where's Brad Allen? Type those ones.
These officials stink.
It's been bad all year, man. Disgusting behavior. Type those ones. How many we got live on 49ers? 2,100.
What?
I guess because the 49ers get the winner, but still, that's wild. Type those ones. It's a nice read by Baker. So what? Touchdown's probably a long shot with 35 seconds, but field goal range for sure. They need about 25 yards.
Still got 2 TOs, yeah.
And you can still go to the middle of the field because of that. Mayfield in the gun. Takes the snap, throws left side, caught Evans, cuts inside, and gets out of bounds after cutting inside the 35.
Big play.
And now they could get a touchdown, Rolly.
What happened here? Did the corner guess?
Is that a corner blitz or something?
Like the corner play was way inside. Did he miss the jam?
He might have. Let's see.
Yeah, he just missed the jam.
Whiffed the jam, and Mayfield identified it. Good luck jamming Mike Evans, 6'5", 240. Mayfield going to loft one to the end zone. Evans caught! Inside the 5 at the 1. Timeout. You got to take a timeout.
They do.
They finally do. What are you doing? Dude, what a catch by Mike Evans.
My exact point earlier, just throw it up to Mike Evans.
That's why I want the Bears to sign him. I'd love them to draft one of these studs, but you can't tell me Evans opposite of DJ Moore won't move mountains.
What a snag.
He's
Down
so
at
good.
The 2.
Is he the most underrated receiver of all time? I'm not even joking. 10 straight 1,000-yard seasons to start a career. Guy's unbelievable. First and goal at the 2. This is a great catch, too. Look at this catch, the hands catch. Oh. I mean, Detroit's going to be sick if they're tied at halftime here. So the Bucs have one timeout, so they can run the football. I think they'll throw it on first down. Maybe run on second down.
I would throw it on first. I throw it on second, and then if it's still first and goal at the 1, you run it on third.
Yeah, could do that. I mean, 6 plays, 90 yards in a minute 9.
This has been the issue with the Lions defense all year, man.
They give up big plays. Big opportunity for the Buccaneers here.
Going into this game at halftime is just, woo!
And getting the ball.
What a win that would be.
I mean, that would be huge. They did mark it at the 2, which is the proper spot. I mean, I think Evans, has he already hit the yardage for Prize Picks? Oh, yeah, he's already at 97. Baker in the shotgun.
Just go a fade to Mike Evans. He's in the slot.
Mayfield looking, fade, end zone, caught. They're going to throw a run. They're going to call offensive interference, though.
That's big time.
Wow.
Baker's saying it's within 1 yard, which this could be changed. I'm not going to
lie.
lie.
Yeah, let's see. They threw it right away as if they're calling a pick play. I think it's the Bucs think it's going to stand.
They're at the 1. You'd imagine it's legal.
Well, they're at the 2. No foul. Contact within 1 yard. Touchdown Bucs.
Rolly nose ball.
Let's see if it was within a yard.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
They're at the 1.5 yard line, and it happened at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Well executed by Chris Godwin and Cade Otton.
Quite frankly, too, Godwin didn't do that much. They didn't even really need to throw that, even if it wasn't within 1.
Did I tell you? I said, oh, I was on the call.
McLaughlin for the tie. Kick is good. What were you saying?
I was on a call with my friends last night, like 1 in the morning, and we were talking about the games today, and we were talking about touchdown scores, and I said I feel Cade Otton.
Cade Otton, man. He's had a breakout year. What a response from Tampa. We got ourselves a game, Rolly.
Yes, we do.
10-all, 15 seconds left. And the Bucs get the ball coming out of halftime. I mean, if you're the 49ers watching this and you're like, we might get the Buccaneers at our crib for a chance to go to the Super Bowl, I mean, you want to talk about a golden opportunity. That is a golden opportunity. Here we go.
Oh, my God, my friend put $5 on this anytime touchdown parlay in this game.
Otton and
Jahmyr Gibbs, Chris Godwin. He took my suggestion of Cade Otton last night.
He needs all those guys to score?
Yeah, he bet a parlay.
Well, only one of those have scored, right?
But his 4th was Josh Reynolds.
So he's got 2 of the 4?
He's 2 of 4.
So he needs Gibbs and Godwin? Is that what he needs? Gibbs and Godwin?
Yep. Godwin's not going to happen.
No. I feel like he's been relegated.
He's no longer in the team. He's cut.
McLaughlin kicks it 8 yards deep for a touchback.
Imagine they just take a knee and go into half.
I think so. I mean, we'll see if Campbell's aggressive here. Ben Johnson. So who you got? 10-all game? Is Ragnow in the game? I don't think he is.
Yeah, they're going to take a
knee. Oh, he
there.
is in the game. That's good.
Take a knee. Who you got at the half, fellas?
It's tied. Onions.
We got a good ball game on hand.
Who you got?
Go to the bathroom quick.
All right.
And then when I come back.
Beer bong race? All right. Rolly bathrooms. Can you top this off with water? I don't need more ice. Thanks. Ty Man says Tampa. Ethan says Tampa. Ancient. Lenny says Tampa. Noob Killer says Detroit. Love the name. Charles says Detroit. Let's see here. Who you got? Tony says Detroit. Gaming says Tampa. Ty Man says Tampa. Lime Tree says still have Detroit. We'll see. Anton says Tampa Bay. Tristan says Tampa. Snack says Detroit. Gail Billups says Detroit. Orton was trash. You are debating Kyle Orton. Claudia says Detroit. Reed says Detroit. Sylvester says Detroit. Bucs continue playing aggressive. Yeah, they got aggressive there, and it paid off. It paid off. Juggalotus says Tampa. Matt Thompson says Detroit. DC Viper says Bucs. King of Quality says Lions. Ty Man going with the Bucs. I'm just glad we got a good ball game, man. Second week in a row. We did the Lions-Rams game last week. That was a hell of a game. 10-all game, 30 minutes to play. Let's go. Strap it up. Josh says at least it seems to be a good game. It's been a good game. When is the new Bears Stadium going to be done? I don't know. Gotta finalize the location first. Kevin Warren says when shovel hits dirt, it'll take 3 years. So let's say they signed off on a location tomorrow and started building it within, before the season kicked off, then it would be ready by the 2027 season. So 2027 at the earliest is probably what you're looking at. I would say the over-under is probably 2029. If they could have a new stadium by 2030, I think they'd be pretty happy. That would mean 6 more years at Soldier Field, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That'd be 6 more seasons. And then in 2030, you're in a new stadium. I think that's probably what you're looking at. Oh, man. Let's see here. Sean going with Detroit. We're $20 away from $300 in Super Chats on Bears Now. A $20 Super Chat gets you 3 entries to win our autographed Brian Urlacher jersey. It is laser print, but it is his autograph. Awesome memorabilia item to hang up in your man cave. I don't want to take it out of the package because it's easier to ship with it already in here. But $20 gets you 3 raffle tickets. $10 gets you 1 ticket. So if you want to get in on that action, you can. $50 is a beer bong race. Rolly and I are going to do a beer bong coming up for the second, or here in a second before the second half starts. So if anyone is into any of that, fire away. Fire away. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. Here we go. 10-10 at the half. Make sure you're liking the video. I'll read you some halftime stats here. For Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield, 13 of 18, 181 yards, 1 touchdown, and a pick. Rashad White has 39 yards rushing on 5 carries, almost 8 yards a carry. Mike Evans, big first half, 4 catches, 97 yards. Cade Otton with the touchdown. He has 2 catches, 16 yards. For Detroit, Jared Goff started hot. Things slowed down. 14 of 22, 99 yards and a touchdown, no picks. Jahmyr Gibbs, 4 carries, 17 yards. David Montgomery, 5 carries, 13 yards. Lions not doing much on the ground. Sam Laporta, 5 catches, 46 yards. Josh Reynolds has a touchdown, 9-yard touchdown. It's his only catch, 1 catch for 9 yards. The interception for Detroit was Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Afitu Melifonwu and Brian Branch each have sacks for Detroit. And Kalijah Cansey has a sack for Tampa Bay. You look at some team stats here. Total yardage, Bucs 233 to 134. They had a big second quarter, and that drive before halftime was 92 yards. So that was a big chunk there. They are also 3 of 7 on third down. Lions are 4 of 8. Red zone, Tampa's 1 for 1 in terms of touchdowns. The Lions 1 for 2. Had to kick a chip shot field goal. 3 penalties for 23 yards for the Bucs. No penalties for Detroit. Pretty clean game. Time possession pretty close to even. Tampa 15-37. Detroit 14-23. So no major differences there. So kind of a tale of 2 quarters. I thought even though the Bucs and Lions each had a field goal in the first and a touchdown in the second. I thought the Bucs had the better second quarter and the Lions had the better first quarter. And now we have 2 more quarters to go and an opportunity to advance to an NFC Championship game for 2 teams here. So there you go. Juggalotus says, for tickets and FGB, get the FGB in the chat. We'll get that on screen once Rolly gets back. He must be dropping a deuce here. Must be dropping a deuce. Anton says FGB. Tyman says FGB. Anton says, will Detroit win the Super Bowl? I mean, I'll take the field over Detroit, but they have a shot, especially if they win today. Got a 20 from Juggalotus, so got to get his tickets in. We'll flash Juggalotus' super chat. We'll get his Urlacher entry tickets in, and then we'll come do a beer bong race. Juggalotus for tickets and FGB. A lot of FGBs coming in. Josh, Harley, Alan. Shout out to you, Juggalotus. I will say this. I love NFL halftimes. They're only like 12 minutes. It's nice. Except for the Super Bowl. That'll be longer. What's the Super Bowl halftime? 20 minutes? 20, 25?
Before I come up there and we do this beer bong, you want to know one of the biggest all-time, like, I get it, but, like, what the hell moments? Ready for this?
Yep.
Friday night's Heat versus Hawks game.
Okay.
35-minute halftime. Now, they did retire Udonis Haslam's jersey.
That's still outrageous.
It was the longest halftime.
Why not just do that post-game?
Well,
where the Heat get
you
smoked
always do it at halftime.
in case they lose?
In case you lose.
Or pregame.
Or at worst, you have what could have been the worst all-time jersey retirement after DeJounte Murray hits the game winner in your dome piece with 2 seconds left after you choke the game away.
I feel like diehards are gonna stay though.
No, but the players, what are they gonna? They're just gonna be out there. Like, you never do it at.
It can't take that long though.
It was a long time.
That's outrageous. What's a normal NBA halftime? 12 minutes?
I'd say it's about. I think it's 15, 12. Same thing.
Yeah. Jeez, man. That's a tough scene. That is a tough scene. What did you do for that halftime? Just kind of should have just done a mailbag. Oh, man. Were y'all talking about UD? Oh, man. Especially a regular season NBA game. That's tough. Rolly announcer really had to dig deep. Anton keeps asking if Detroit will win the Super Bowl. I told you, Anton, they could. Is it possible? Someone please tell me. I think you're a bot, Anton. This is very bot behavior.
Is it possible to win the Super Bowl? I don't know. Are they still playing the playoffs? Yeah, then it's possible.
All right, you guys know the drill. R for Rolly, H for Harrison. Rolly's going to count us down this time. I got to even things up. So whenever you're ready, Rolly. I don't know if I've ever had it. What type of pizza is it? Is it one of those vintage boxes with the guy spinning the dough? Disappointing. All right. Is it thick or thin? I don't mind thin, but I may have to go take a look. All right. Did you get a slice real quick? Okay. By the way, second half convo, I think you need to tell the chat what you're doing the next 3 days. Okay. Okay. R for Rolly, H for Harrison. Here we go.
All right. Here we go. Start. All right. Bad race. Give it to Harrison. Bad race. I made myself laugh.
I forgot you started going to the DAC.
I went here to go set hut, and I went to go take a sip.
He knew I was going to win.
No.
He knew I was going to win.
I apologize for everybody that voted for me, but I did the Dak here we go set hut, and I started laughing. I couldn't chug.
Well, now you still have to chug it.
I still will chug. I just forgot.
$50 to break the tie. You know what? Since Rolly screwed the pooch on that, next $20 super chat will break the tie. And you'll still get your 3 entries if you haven't gotten one already. $20. We're breaking the tie.
I screwed the pooch like I was that.
Rolly's
Here we go. It's hut.
pick.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to throw the Packers.
Oh. Let's go. $20 to break the tie. $20 to break the tie. Yeah, we're cruising. Onions. Here we go. 10-10 tie. Let's go.
I mean, do we have game?
Give me a good finish.
I don't know.
I hope this isn't a 10-10 Ravens-Texans.
No, I did tell you I got those vibes, though.
I don't think it'll be that bad, though, because it's indoor. Good, like, the difference in that game is Baltimore's defense. The Texans couldn't do anything.
I agree.
Like, Tampa's going to be able to move the ball.
I agree.
Call me crazy. I might give Tampa the slight edge.
Dang.
I mean, they outgained Detroit by 99 yards in that first half.
But yet, I still think that the Lions played better.
Bucs were the better team in the second quarter.
I think you could argue each team should feel good about where they are right now.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, think about it this way, Harrison.
But the Bucs are getting the ball.
You've been outgained by 100 yards, and you're tied.
Yeah, but you're at home, and the Bucs have the momentum in your building. They're getting the football.
That's true.
I think the Bucs are feeling better about where they're at than the Lions.
I'm still typing my DT. I still think the Lions win this game. My prediction was 27-17. I still see that.
I
being
said 30
very
to
much
20.
in play.
I said 30 to 21 Lions.
Very much in play.
30 to 21 is going to be difficult.
Who you got?
Here we go.
Here we go.
We'll stick to I'm sticking to my word. Next 20, we're breaking the tie.
Another thing that really also made me laugh too is that I quick snapped it. I was like, "Here we go," and I literally just started going, and I laughed. I couldn't do it.
Tough scene.
I knew the hard count, and I still couldn't execute.
30 minutes from an NFC Championship Game appearance. I mean, I will say this: if you're in either locker room, that's got to be the message. Like, guys, we're tied. Whoever wins the next 30 minutes, we're going to the NFC title game. What's that football movie where, like, the coach is the hardcore guy, and he's like, these next 24 minutes, because it's high school, so it's 12-minute quarters, are the most important 24 minutes, blah, blah, blah. But then they basically kick the coach out. And he's like, guys, these next 24 minutes are for the next 24 minutes. Nothing else.
Kickoff is away.
Touchback. All right.
All right, fellas. You got the...
Lacora says, why is H-Gram on the thumbnail? Mixing it up because it's not a Bears game. We're having fun. Why not, Lacora? Is it because of my ugly dome?
Yeah, Lacora, do you have something against Harrison?
Jeez, bro. Or
Man.
female, I don't know what.
You don't... I make fun of him every day. You don't have to do it, too.
Yeah, jeez.
By the way, if you're
Get
looking for
bullied
a
enough.
show to watch and you're above the age of 18, watch Ted on Peacock. That shit makes me laugh out loud.
The movie, Ted?
No, the TV show.
Is it based on the movie?
It is yes.
Are you serious?
But it's like
They-
when they're
Is
in
it the
high
same
school.
actors?
They're in high school, though.
Mark Wahlberg's in
No,
it.
it's like a young kid playing
Oh.
that character. But Seth
Is
MacFarlane-
Ted the same?
Ted is still the same. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, how have I not heard of this? I love the Ted movies. Mayfield throws to Godwin, gain of 12.
It is.
That's
so
awesome.
funny. There's only 7 episodes. And I've got 1 more to go. I've watched the first 6.
Are they doing another season? Or
I
just
don't know,
one?
but I hope so because I have laughed more in the last 3 days watching this TV show than I have in a long time.
I love Ted, dude.
Would
you recommend watching the movies then the show?
It doesn't matter. I
Yeah.
don't think.
First and
good.
10 at the 37.
Ted, Ruthie. Ted.
If you guys want a documentary, are you into documentaries? Are you into that stuff? Not really. Mayfield hands up the middle. The documentary on Max, The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, is the most wild shit my wife and I have ever watched. It is unreal. Did you get some coffee over there?
I did, yeah.
Did you make some, or who made a batch?
No, I made it out of the Keurig. Which is why kind of was an extended trip over there. I had to turn on the Keurig.
Yeah, we were speculating if you were dropping a deuce.
No deuce. It was literally just pee, and then I had to turn on the coffee machine.
2nd and 5 here after a 5-yard gain.
Nothing like combining Happy Dads and coffee.
Yeah. Mayfield hands it up to Guy. Here comes
Cameron
Rachaad
run.
White. Dude, they're kind of getting some chunks. They may have to run the ball more here. White gets like 18 there.
This was the concern I had about the Lions last week against the Rams, where I don't really think that the biggest weakness for the Lions was their rushing defense. I don't think the Rams took advantage of that enough last week.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
The bots are out in full force now.
It's out of control.
They gave us a half off, and they've
infiltrated us.
doubled down here in the second half.
Pistol formation for Tampa. Mayfield hands it off again. White.
There you go.
Even there, still getting 2 or 3. The big play action shot's coming.
They already hit their big shot, though, down the sideline.
They might hit another one. Ooh, that was almost a fumbled handoff. Second and 8 here. Or 2nd and 9.
They've been the worst team on the ground in the last 2 years.
Rachaad White's been running it well today. Chase
6.8
Edmonds checks
yards per
in.
carry.
Mayfield takes the snap, throws, caught. Evans gets about 6. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
That was a good throw, though. Pressure in the grill. Baker Mayfield, not phased, finds the open man. He's played well tonight.
Yeah.
I know
He's
he was the
outplayed Goff.
interception, but
Other than that pick, he's outplayed Goff, I'd say. And he's got to be at, what, almost 200 yards?
Bush Kid is saying F. Rowley in the chat sports chat.
Whoa.
I don't know what I did to Bush Kid.
Bush Kid. What the hell, man?
I can't recognize that name from a different chat, but I just know F. Rowley's occur.
I think this is 4-down territory,
Is that
Rolly.
at Knicks now?
3rd and 4 to 38. Surprised they're going empty here. Mayfield
4-down
takes the
territory,
snap.
maybe?
They're blitzing. Throw. Oh, sacked.
Not
See,
going to be 4-down territory now.
now they got a punt. I like Dave Canales. I think that was a miscue to go empty there.
Down he goes.
Type sack in the chat. I mean, Aiden Hutchinson, free blitzer. He's lucky he didn't fumble that.
The 3rd sack of the game, I believe, for the Lions.
Yep. 2 were DB blitzes. This time, Hutch comes unblocked. A promising drive comes up empty as the Bucs have to punt now. They were running it well that drive. I would have I would have considered a handoff there. Make a
really
decision on 4th down.
about what just occurred there.
Punt is
DPJ
away.
is returning punts. A lot of room
At
to
the
go.
5. A punt from midfield usually doesn't get that much room. Got it back to the 15. Donovan Peoples-Jones. There is a flag. The far sideline. Did the gunner run out of bounds and not come straight back in or something? Or holding? Blocking the back.
How does that happen?
So
We'll start with it at the 7.
7 or 8, yep.
Francisco says, Rolly, F the Patriots.
If you're a Bears fan watching on Chicago Bears Now, hit that sub button. We're less than 500 subscribers away from 86,000 subs. We posted a video earlier today, so once this game ends, go check that out. QB rumors on Caleb Williams and Justin Fields. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll continue to discuss the quarterback situation, draft, free agency, other news and rumors items. We got you covered. I don't know what Rolly's doing with this cup.
Miami-Dade County, baby.
But hit that sub button. on Chicago Bears Now. If you're watching on Chat Sports, we've been live for every game of the playoffs. How about that, Rolly?
You know,
going live for every game. Hit that sub button.
give us a clap. We're out here grinding.
Clap the sub button.
Different crew, different cast every night. Call us SNL. But man, we're here every single game. We'll be here for the rest of the playoffs. We'll be here for, I assume, the Super Bowl too.
Yep.
So
got every game covered.
Francisco says, take a shot. You know, Francisco, I haven't taken a shot tonight, but I will take a shot at tequila if you send in a $10 super chat. Has to be you, Francisco. Has to be you.
I'll tell you what, I will match that shot with the beer bong. $10, Francisco. Only from you, though.
Tristan says, Rolly's the only Pats fan that gets a pass. You know what, Tristan? I thank you.
Rolly appreciates it. I agree, Tristan. No other Patriots fans in my life, including the ones in this office, get a pass.
Only me.
Only Rolly. Let's see, Francisco.
Richard Lee says, you think NBC is drinking on TV? No, Chat Sports the best. Richard Lee, you talk about a guy.
He's been a Chat Sports OG for years now.
Big NBA guy, too, Richard Lee.
He's everywhere. He loves the NBA, yeah.
Richard Lee, make sure you stay tuned on Chat Sports. I will pretty much guarantee we'll be live on the channel, the
trade
main
deadline.
Chat Sports channel for the NBA trade deadline.
That is a guarantee. We will be live.
I don't know what the game plan for that is, as we are less
We'll be live on our main channel for sure, Knicks, maybe in a couple other team channels.
There's been rumors, but I have no clue what the set in stone is.
For sure, Chat Sports and
I
Knicks.
knew that would be a lock, and I knew Knicks would be a lock.
Could argue Warriors, Celtics, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Could be a simulcast from Maine, Sitch. We'll see.
Could be one of those situations, yeah. That
Actually
probably makes a little
If a big
sense.
move happens, we'll go live on certain
DC
team
says,
channels.
will the Bulls ever be good again? They're like 4 or 5 years away.
Yeah, I mean, they've been scrappy recently. I'll give them credit, but they're not going to contend with this current nucleus. They should have traded Levine this offseason.
And the question is behind the Bulls, if you're Chicago guys, like Levine and DeRozan are on the end of their Bulls tenures, and there's nobody on this Bulls roster currently that is, to me, a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Like, Kobe White's been okay. Patrick Williams has been all right, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this!
Goff those incomplete.
Francisco answered the bell.
He's
it's
a Raiders
also their
fan.
first ever super chat.
All right.
Says $10. Let's go, Raiders. Francisco, I challenge you to do it.
Shout
Only
out to
you.
Francisco.
Only you.
I got to do a
Francisco.
beer bong.
That is quite
Woo.
the response after meeting the challenge. Goff second down. He's
Under
evades the
pressure, throws
pocket,
it away.
Throws it away. That's going to bring up third down.
I'm telling you, Rolly, this Lions offense the last 3 or 4 possessions has hit the skids.
Yes, it has. So now I've combined Happy Dad, a tequila shot, and coffee.
That's a tough combination.
And I could feel the stomach already starting to rumble.
Well, I think that's a perfect transition to after this drive. Rolly is challenging himself the next 3 days.
Yeah, you know, I'll explain
Stay
what that is in
tuned.
a second.
3rd and 10 for Detroit. This is a big opportunity for Tampa, Rolly, because they could get the ball in good field position with the stop here. Goff those over the middle. Caught. First down, Lions.
Josh Reynolds.
Josh
over the
Reynolds. Oh, there is a flag.
middle. Wait a minute now.
This is going to be a hold. This is going to be roughing the
That got
passer.
out of his hand pretty quickly. There's no way it could be a hold that quickly.
Chop block.
block.
Wow.
Oh my.
That is a backbreaker for Detroit.
That is a 40-yard swing because now, instead of having the ball at their own, like,
It's at their own 7.5
Yeah.
now. It's one of those in-between ones. I mean, yeah, he's engaged.
Ron Winarski says, bring back Jordan. If Bulls fans could, they would.
Is Michael Jordan better than a single player in the NBA that gets minutes at this age?
Yes.
I think he probably is, dude.
If you put him out there for 5 minutes, I bet he
could
gets
score.
a bucket.
3rd and 17. Goff takes the snap, throws into the flat. Laporta, not much. Gain of 7. They're gonna have to punt. That's a critical penalty. The first penalty of the day, or second of the day, because that punt return as well for Detroit.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to do this beer bong. Type your 4s.
Type your 4s. As we did get a couple super chats to run through. Bear Forever joins the raffle. So does Francisco, by the way. I don't think he knew that, but he also gets a raffle ticket for
an autographed Urlacher jersey.
Yeah.
It's laser print, but it's still his autograph.
Bear Forever joins the fun, and so does Jeff Johnson.
Oh, my God. Short punt, too. The Bucs are going to have it at their own 40. Bear Forever says Bulls look to set up for another 10 years of irrelevancy. Sad and pathetic. Worst run organization in Chicago after the White Sox. Good thing I'm a Cubs fan, though. The White Sox are pretty bad, man.
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah.
bad. You know,
there's some bad run teams in Chicago right now.
I
There
don't
are.
want to create enemies in the chat
Chicago
because
sports fans know.
I feel like we've had a good relationship today.
The
between
Bears,
Bulls
until
and Bears
recently,
fans.
have
But
been poorly
the
run.
Chicago sports teams, they're all disasters.
I think the craziest thing, the Bears, well, and the Blackhawks, I know they're not great this year, but with Connor Bedard, they're on the rise. Jeff Johnson gets 3 tickets. How drunk have you been at the end of any show? It's fun watching. Great year, boys. It's hard to know the drunk. I'll tell you what.
There's been some where it's like, oh, boy.
2 NFL drafts ago, I was blasted.
Is that the most?
It's up there.
Um,
Trying to think of watch parties this year, which game I got. The Commanders game last year, I was just pissed, too, when they lost that silly Thursday night football game. Trying to remember, was free agency? I know we were live a long time.
I don't remember.
But I don't remember being. I think we were just kind of coasting. There's been some ones though, Jeff.
I'm trying to think. I think the most I've ever been was actually in the summer when I stepped in on Raiders. I did like 3 boots.
Well, Raiders is
rocked.
yeah.
I was rocked leaving that day.
Dude, I'll be honest. That stream we did with Chip a couple weeks ago, it was one of those like short-lived ones because we didn't have a crazy amount, but like it was a lot in a short amount of time. Like I think I had 2 boots and like 7 shots in like 40 minutes or something. So that was up there, but not drunkest ever. I think the draft a couple of years ago was probably up there. Some of those Matt Nagy games were definitely up there. But you get 3 tickets, Jeff.
I just kind of like envision the draft right now, and it's just like, oh, it's gonna be so much fun.
I can't wait. I think on Bears we're gonna be live for every pick.
Yeah.
But, I mean, 2 top 10 picks. They could easily trade down from one of them. They don't have a second-round pick, so maybe we'll go live a tick later on day 2.
How long were we live on Bears on day 1 of the draft last year?
I think we did the whole first round.
Did we? I don't remember.
I think we did.
Did we sign off for the Chiefs pick?
We might have,
I think
but
we signed
that
off.
was like the 30th pick or whatever, 31. So we were live at least till like pick 29.
Well, no, it was the 32nd pick, wasn't it?
Well, there's only
31
picks
yeah,
last year.
So the last pick of the draft.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense then.
We were live for almost every pick last year.
We signed off earlier on day 2.
Yeah, maybe like
we
pick
were live
80.
the entire time on day 3.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 40. Mayfield hands it off. That one's blown up. For the first time all day, the Lions shut down the run for a TFL. Barnes, the tackle. It's a loss of 4. That play was just blown up from the beginning. Collinsworth is talking about the Bucs are not like they're misaligning their like responsibilities with the O-line. Like they double teamed a guy instead of getting the guy off the edge there, for example. 2nd and 14 here. Lions showing pressure again. Baker looking, throws over the middle, call incomplete. Late deflection there from Melifonwu, I believe. Now it's 3rd and long.
Might go 3 and out and kick it right back to Detroit.
Kind of similar to the Rams game last week where the defense is making adjustments here. Although the defense has played fairly well in the first half, too. That's Kirby Joseph actually on the breakup. Did you see that clip of Stafford, Kirby Joseph?
Oh, he was knocked out.
Well, where he called him dirty? Did you see that one?
Oh, no. I thought you were talking
You need to go
about
watch that one. That was pretty interesting.
I thought you were talking about when he got rocked and he walked off the field with that rib
Yeah.
injury that was really just, he was cold.
Mayfield, deep ball, left side, incomplete.
Good coverage there by
Good
Cam
coverage. They
Sutton.
bracketed Evans, and that was about a 12-second 3-and-out.
Yeah, that took no time.
Wow. All right. Who you got? Lions or Bucs? They kind of just ran 3 verticals there. Didn't really have an underneath outlet. 4th and 14. Bucs got to boot this one away. Yeah, Lions showing that they're going to come after this one. We'll see.
Lions are trying to fire up the crowd a little bit here.
They're coming after it.
Get it away.
Get the punt away.
A lot of room to return this, though.
I think they're calling a
flag.
hold on the protection. Lions get to the 31.
I don't know if you make them repunt this, though.
I would not.
31-yard line, that's good field position.
Yeah, I would decline. The only advantage to declining is if you really want to set up a return next time around. If you have more room. I'd probably decline it, though. That's what Collinsworth is saying. You should take the ball. Oh, legal formation. Oh, it gets added to the end of it, too.
I didn't know that. But
I didn't know that on a legal formation, but all right. Let's talk about prize picks during this TV timeout. Prize picks, daily fantasy made easy. 2 to 6 player entries, regardless of sport. NFL, NBA, college basketball, NHL, some esports available, and a whole lot more as well. Here's what I want you to do. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Link is in the chat. Use code CLNS to get a deposit match up to $100 when you sign up today. And I would encourage you guys to sign up with $100 because that extra 100 is going to go a long way. I got a 3-player entry today. I've already hit on the Mike Evans, but I need a St. Brown touchdown, and David Montgomery is going to really have to get going if he's going to reach that rushing total. I think he's at, let's see here, 13 yards.
Not great, Jim.
He's going to have to rip a long one to have a chance. 10 to win 105, though, because I got 2 demon picks in that one, which basically boost your potential earnings. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Don't take my word for it. Don't take Rolly's word. How about rapper Meek Mill, who plays Prize Picks? How about comedian Andrew Schultz? Several other celebrities who play on a daily basis as well. It's fun. It keeps the games more interesting, especially if you don't have a rooting interest. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get started today. All right, hit that like button. Let's go. Hit that like button. We have 248 likes on our main channel, 270 on Bears. Got to get those numbers up.
Rookie numbers.
We should be getting to 300 on both. 300 on both. 300 on both. Hit that like button. By the way, I was thinking about this the other day. That March Madness show is not going to be too far away.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think we got to run that back.
Oh, I mean, had so much success last year. This time we get a real producer.
Did you self? Yeah, I think you should get Smitty in there.
You know what it was I was self-producing.
But you were standing up, right?
Yeah, it was like me and you.
That worked out.
But
all
like
right.
Brett was there, like filling out the bracket, which was
Yeah.
a big help. I think it showed enough success last year
It's worth it
to garner a real producer,
and then someone to fill in the
two-man,
bracket.
and then someone to fill in the bracket.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like the viewership on it was crazy.
Yeah, it was fun too. Good time.
Smitty would be more than happy to do
I
that.
have to do a Bears Now bracket challenge this year.
Oh, so you guys can lose again to me.
Just like fantasy football, right?
Yeah, listen. Okay, so fantasy football.
At least I got to
down
the
here.
semis. All right.
Fantasy football down here. I told you earlier how good I am at Madden. What I actually am elite at is picking brackets. I have, in the last 4 March Madness tournaments, I have picked the correct winner twice. I have predicted one of the teams in the national championship once, and I've won 3 bracket challenges in the last 4 years. I have been on a historic stretch, Harrison.
Which means you're due for a down year.
Nope.
Goff, play action, throws into the right side, flat. It is St. Brown for a gain of 8.
Just a historic stretch that has no plan of slowing down.
Good drive starter there for Detroit. They just need a couple first downs. I mean, the Lions have really struggled these past few drives offensively. Be 2nd and 2 coming up here. Goff under center. Both times these teams have played now, the Lions have struggled to run the ball. Montgomery, that's not going to be a first. Second effort. It's still going to be short. It's going to be third and maybe a foot. Third and a yard.
Serious question. Is Vita Vea the most underrated player in all of football?
He's so good, dude.
Because he's not going to come at you with the flashy sacks, right?
He just eats blockers.
He just is such a tank in the run game.
He also has improved as a pass rusher.
He really makes it difficult to run up the middle because of how much space he eats up, and allows the linebackers to get downhill.
5.5 sacks this year too.
Wow.
I mean,
good for Vita.
He's improved as a pass rusher. Goff, play action. They're going to flip it.
Wide open.
Wide open tight end. That's not
Laporta. That's
Laporta.
Wright.
That's Brock Wright down to the 25. Big gain of about 30.
Gain of exactly 30. That's big-time pickup, and now the Lions are in business right outside
Type
the
those
Prize Picks
ones.
red zone.
Vea's last 3 years, 4 sacks, 6.5 last year, 5.5 this year.
Let him go.
He's a damn good player, man. That's a good play call by Ben Johnson. Recognizing the run game has not been great. Third and short, hit him with the play action, and they're not going to focus on Brock Wright, so you slip him out and pick up 30.
Elite comment by James Joseph. The Dancing Sharks are my favorite.
Jahmyr Gibbs, left edge. He's got room. Gets 6 or 7 and out of bounds. That might be a late hit, too. Oh, they're not going to throw it. That could have been thrown. Gain of about 7 or 8.
It's funny when they go to the
counter play here.
They go to the studio and they got the
Penei Sewell on the pull. Yeah.
They got all the colleges, Michigan State. You don't see Nebraska out there. Purdue, they're all dancing in their Shark uniforms.
2nd and 2 here into the Prize Picks red zone. Goff. Quick screen. Oh, man, that was traffic. But I think Laporta got the first down.
They're going to mark up short.
It'll depend on the spot. These officials have been bad marking the football all day. Tampa Bay has a defender down with injury. Yaya Diaby.
And it looks like they're going to give him the first.
I do think that was a first down.
I caught the tail end of the play. I couldn't really see it.
I thought it was a first down.
I have the third down graphic on screen right now. I'm not sure if they did mark it a first or not. Ooh, that's close, man. Crowd's cheering, so I think they marked it a first. Yep, they ruled it a first down.
First down, Detroit. But how about this? Michelle Tafoya on CBS Sports Radio saying she expects Travis Kelce to retire this offseason.
But
Kelce last week said, "I'm not retiring anytime soon."
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I don't think he's retiring. By the way, you want a hot take? I think there's a better chance neither Kelce retires than both do. How about that take?
Okay, I like that. I like that take.
I could so see Jason Kelce, just not doing anything for a couple months, and then on May. All right, I'll come back. Although he'll probably tell the Eagles before free agency what he's doing, I would think. We're 1 like away from 300 on Bears now. 39 likes away on Chat Sports.
A Lions fan
hit that like button.
Bills-Chiefs tailgate did a jump onto a fire table and caught on fire. It's okay.
Did they put it out?
It looks
Is there
like
snow?
He rolled around. People jumped on top of him.
Does he have second degree burns?
It looks like he's all right, but talk about a...
I'm sorry. There is no way I would ever do that.
Talk about a bad omen.
Would you dive onto a burning table under any
Not if it was burning. Not if it was burning.
I would do a regular one if I had enough drinks.
Actually, I wouldn't do it because F the Bills.
$500 burning table, yes or no?
Yes.
$200.
No, 500's a good number.
Yeah. I'd do it for 500. I just said there's no way I'd do it. I'd do it for 500 if I had enough drinks in me. Let's revisit the Super Chat menu during this injury timeout. All first-time Super Chatters, I'm doing 5 jumping jacks. $10 gets you an entry into our Brian Urlacher autographed jersey that could go into your man cave. $20 gets you 3 tickets into this bad boy. It's packaged up. I don't want to unpackage it. $20 for 3 tickets, $10 for 1. $50, Rolly and I are doing a beer bong race. Then for $100, you can get a sticker into the Bears Now Hall of Fame. We're running out of room, man. This is it. Got room for a handful more. So if you want to get in there, there's our menu. All right. Here we go.
Our Lord Buddy Bear's in the chat. What's up, Buddy Bear?
Buddy Bear. I think he's in our Bears Now Helmet Hall of Fame, but if not, $100 bucks.
He is.
Is he in the main chat or Bears Now? Goff throws, St. Brown caught for a first down.
He's at Chat Sports.
Down to about the 5-yard line. Lord Buddy Bear says he'll retire. He's totally whipped. If St. Brown cuts that in, he might have scored. He would have had to go through a tackler, but...
He never even looked inside.
Oh, guess who's arrived?
Little
Sealand. First and goal at the 5. Goff. Under center. Brings a man in motion. Hands it off. Montgomery, nice cutback. Gets to about the 2, maybe the 1. Second and goal. Sealand. He gets 3 tickets.
We'll get him on screen after this possession.
Second and goal at about the 1.5. Critical juncture here. 4:20 to go here in this third quarter. You pound Montgomery again here, you go play action.
I'd probably run it 3 straight times because I think this is 4-down territory for Detroit. So I think they're going to run it 3
They haven't run it with
here.
great success, but that was a good run there. Gain of 4. Now they're going empty.
That's interesting.
Oh, man. Goff takes the snap. Looking. Can't take a sack. Throws. Incomplete. I don't know about that, man. I would have run it there. Third and goal at just outside the 1.
I tell you what, if they can't punch it in here, and if they settle for 3, I'm telling you right now they're going to lose.
Dan Skipper, in the most obvious way possible, just reported. He literally walked to the guy and goes, "Me, this guy." That's pretty funny. Third and goal at the 1. Here we go. Type those 3s. I formation. Now they're going to send the fullback to the right tight end slot for an extra tight end. Now he motions left. Goff, play action, throws it complete.
What are they doing?
I mean, those last 2 plays had no chance.
Ben Johnson, no longer head coach.
He's washed.
I'm kidding.
I
think you go.
Man, I would consider kicking this. I know that sounds crazy.
No, that's why you run the ball.
Yeah, not running on second or third down after getting 4 on first down is psychotic by Ben Johnson.
Biggie's playing the game. Type those 4s. They're going to go for it.
We'll get to Brian in a second. Jared Goff under center.
Who's that in the backfield?
I don't know. Craig Reynolds. And he gets the carry. Touchdown Lions. What on earth? Did they just think that there's no way they'll hand it off to Craig Reynolds?
Little distraction there. And that's a massive touchdown by Detroit to go up a score.
What do you think a Craig Reynolds anytime touchdown was
I
today?
bet that puppy was a plus 650.
Oh, I bet it was higher. That might be his first snap of the game.
Anytime touchdown scores.
But Craig Reynolds? Wow.
That's why I like Dan Campbell, man. He just trusted his guys, trusted his front.
I still think that second and third down is a bad sequence.
I agree.
Wow. Type TD in the chat. The Badger on for the extra point. Michael Badgley bangs it through 17-10. But we got to circle back to Brian. Boom. He says, refreshing to watch an OC adjust. Wow, we wasted a season. Yeah, That's a tough one, Brian. You get 4 raffle tickets for it being a $100 super chat, Ryan. Brian, for our Brian Urlacher autographed jersey. It is laser print, but still his autograph. Awesome opportunity to get an Urlacher jersey. And we'll draw at the end of the show, so don't miss it. You got to claim it.
We also have
Sealand. Hope all is well, boys. FGB, but honestly, Love didn't look that bad in those playoff games. He didn't. That last play was bad, but Jordan Love played really good football second half of the year. He gets 3 tickets. Shout out to Sealand. Shout out to Sealand. All right, let me get a sticker for Brian here.
Make sure you guys have subscribed if you haven't already, whether it be on our Chat Sports stream or our Bears Now stream. We're trying to get to 86K on Bears Now. Hit that sub button, 615 people watching. We'll have you covered on the latest Bears news and rumors. We put out a video before we went live today on Bears Now. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go check it out because we're doing that type of thing all of the time.
Appreciate the support
Also,
on Bears
make sure
Now
you
and Chat
subscribe
Sports.
On our Chat Sports channel. Let's get closer and closer. Let's get to 54,000.
Let's
We're
go.
208 away. I'm willing to bet that 760 people watching, there's 208 of you guys not subscribed. Join the channel. We will have you covered when it comes to NFL.
If we get to 354,000, Rolly and I are doing a free beer bong race. Let's go.
We'll have you covered for the NFL free agency, the NFL draft, the rest of the postseason, the NBA trade deadline, college football stuff. We have it all here at Chat Sports. No one does it better on the YouTube streets. Hit that sub button so you don't miss a thing.
Let's go, baby.
There we go. There's a couple.
Button. Let's go. 354 equals a beer bong race. Let's get there. Let's get there.
Tie Man knows.
Tie Man's a real one. Tie Man is a real one. Shout out to Tie Man, man. Shout out to Tie Man. All right.
I thought I changed this.
Who you got, Lions or Bucs? Who you got? Do the Bucs respond again? 3:45 left in the third quarter. Touchback. So the Bucs will get the ball at their own 25-yard line.
Frank Ragnow, scary injury earlier.
Fighting through it, though.
He helped that touchdown score. He really pushed his man back there on that play.
One of the best centers in the game, man.
Oh, he just took
Vita
on
Vea.
Vea one-on-one
Held
and
his own.
dominated him.
Wow.
What a rep from Frankie boy.
He was slow to get up, too. He's battling.
See, you know, that's why offensive linemen, you got to respect
They're
them.
built different, man. 1st and 10 at the 25. Mayfield.
Offside.
Oh, that's offsides. Free play. They'll flip it out into the
Oh.
flat for a loss of 6. But it won't matter. It's offsides. He's 1st and 5 here.
What's up, Anton Borden?
What's Anton saying?
I just said rolling.
Rolly. Tie Man saying sub. You know what? Tie Man is he's just a guy you want on your team. He's just scrappy, a little 3-and-D. He's going to get the job done. 1st and 5 for Tampa. I'd take a shot here, man. This is a shot play down.
Don't hate that. 1st and 5.
Looks like they're playing single high, too.
Play action.
There it is. Play action. Throws over the middle. Oh, was that dropped or did the defender get a hand? Oh, there's the penalty.
I don't
Be a
know if
PI
I agree
call
with that
here.
one.
Melifonwu covering Cade Otton. Get a replay here. Looks like they're going to clip him for PI. Rashad White down for injury. Detroit fans don't like it. They're booing at Ford Field. They're talking it over. Let's see if they pick this up. I looked at bang bang in real time, Rolly. So they're going to call it defensive holding prior to the pass. So it looked like when the ball was there, it was clean, but maybe he grabbed him before the throw.
That's 1st down, though.
Automatic first down for Tampa Bay. Let's see. Melifonwu. Yeah, that's a grab. You got to call that.
I actually thought that should have been called illegal contact.
Fucking hate that penalty. It's a good call. Oof. Oh, Rashad White got kind of rolled up on. So first down for the Buccaneers. 3:20 left in the third quarter. Oh! From Kerry Huss. Boo! Huss in the house. Go Tampa. F the Lions. What's shaking, Rolly and Harrison?
What's up, Kerry?
We're having a good time. Who's the backup running back again? Chase Edmonds just picked up a couple yards. We're having a blast, Kerry. We got a Brian Urlacher autographed jersey. It is laser print, but it is his autograph. You get 4 entries for that 100. You also get a sticker on our Bears Now helmet. So shout out to you, Kerry. Get the booms in the chat for Kerry, like Augustine, Lacora, Anton, Harley. Kerry Huss, a real one. Baker Mayfield play action, flips it into the flat to Cade Otton. First down.
Pick up a first down.
How about Kerry Huss, man?
Yeah, he's just generational.
The guy just makes plays.
Bush kid, who I said F Rolly earlier, saying go New York, go. So I was right in my assumption that is a Knicks Now viewer. Heat and 6, Bush kid. Heat and 6.
I need another Knicks Heat series this year.
I don't think you're going to get it unless it's a 4 or 5 game.
That seems somewhat possible, doesn't it?
Oh, it's very possible. Heat would win in 6. Knicks stay.
I would lean Heat. First and 10, just shy of midfield. Lions bring 5. Oh, Mayfield breaks the sack and throws. Caught!
Is that a dot?
Oh, my goodness.
Cade
Cade Otton. Gain of 13. Mayfield making it happen.
You are not going to find a better throw in the National Football League than that one.
Wow. That was impressive. What a throw.
What a throw. But what about the toe tap from little Cade Otton?
Cade Otton can play, dude. Cade Otton. Gain of 13. Mayfield 17 to 24, 220 with a touchdown and a pick. Oh! Mayfield launches wide open. Otton again to the 15, down to the 12 from Kerry Huss. Boom! Love my Bears, boys. Let's go. Off-season woes. Can't wait to see what happens. Love you guys. Bear down. What's up, Kerry? He's back for more. Let's get that man a 5th entry. Let's get that man a 5th entry. How about the Bucs in the Prize Picks red zone? First and 10 at the 12. Mayfield takes the snap, throws into the flat. Terrible throw to Tompkins. Incomplete. He just tried to rush it over there. Kerry Huss, I'll tell you what. That's a guy you want on your side, Rolly.
Yeah.
That's a guy you want on your side.
I'll go to war with Kerry Huss. I'll go to war for Kerry Huss.
Shout out to Kerry Huss. Get the booms in the chat for him. All of a sudden, we're less than $400 away from 1,000, which would be a beer boot. 3 beers. 3 Happy Dads. Second and 10 at the 12. Mayfield takes the snap, steps up, rolls to his right, pumps again, throws the last second incomplete.
Did he get it away?
I think he did get it away. Wow.
That was ballsy.
3rd and 7 now, or 3rd and 10 now.
It's a big 3rd down.
A couple of big pump fakes there.
Yeah.
Where you're like, How do you even hang on to that ball?
Take a deep breath, folks, because there is a big third down ahead of us. He was out of the box.
That was amazing. He got rid of that.
Was he down?
He got rid of it. Yeah, that ball's out.
That was close, Jim.
It was close. I thought he got it out, though.
Type those three. It's a big third down.
3rd and 10 at the 12. Mayfield in the shotgun. You got to think Otten's the guy here. Lions bring pressure. Screenplay. Rachaad White's got room. Touchdown, Buccaneers! Extra point away from tying this game. The perfect play call from Dave Canales. 7 plays, 75 yards.
Wow, what an answer from Tampa.
Lions brought the house roll in. What's the perfect play? It's the all-out blitz, a little running back screen. Luke Getsy doesn't know when to call screens, but Dave Canales sure does. Untouched for the Buccaneers. Wow, what a drive. 7 plays, 75 yards.
It took about 4 minutes, too.
Extra point is good. We are tied. Wow.
My final score of 27-17
It's
is
in
very
play.
much in play. I also said it was going to be tied going into the fourth quarter, Harrison.
Yeah, you've been all over this one.
I said it was going to be 14-14 going into the fourth, though.
Yeah, we'll count it. Oh, he's saying it's clearly down, the TV official or rules expert. Oh! From Brian! Boom! He says, sad thing is, without a couple fourth quarter collapses, we could be here. Bear down. I don't know. Well, maybe divisional round. If they got to play the Cowboys, I'm not joking. I think the Bears could have beaten the Cowboys.
I don't know, Jim.
They would have had a chance. That's all I'm saying. But Brian, we're on to 2024. Get him a 5th raffle ticket if he doesn't.
Yeah, I did.
Shout out to Brian. We're 250 away from a beer boot. Who's going to join Brian and Kerry Huss? Who's going to get us there? Another touchback here. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Kerry Huss.
Wow.
What a day.
What a day.
What a Guess who? It's Kerry Huss. Boom! Bear down to Brian, my man. Love your fandom. You got to love that.
The camaraderie.
The camaraderie. The togetherness as Goff hands off to Gibbs for a gain of 5. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Get your 4s up. How about Kerry Huss and Brian going back and forth?
Two goats doing goat things. But it is fourth quarter time. Put those paws in the air.
Get those 4s up.
Get the 4s in the chat.
I'll tell you what, Kerry Huss gets inside the C because we're running out of room. Kerry Huss gets inside the C with that one. How about that? We got a room for a couple inside each C. He gets one spot right there.
What's up, Jay Liv? Saying, what, yo, Rolly, sup? What's up, Anton? Saying, Rolly, all caps again. Must really just like me or something.
Kerry Huss, our first sticker inside the C. We got 3 more that can go inside the C's. Who's going to be next? Who's going to be next?
Jay Liv saying, Rolly, my man, my amigo, my brother. Hell yeah.
Jay, he's a Knicks Now legend,
Jay
right?
Liv, yeah, he's a legend, man.
Jay Liv, what's good, man? Are the Knicks in action tonight?
No.
That was last night,
Yeah,
right? Or the night before?
Last night.
Oh, man. Anton says you owe a shot for blowing that beer bong a while ago.
Disagree. I still did the beer bong.
He did do it. He did do it.
not going to lie, I've been doing this bit this entire time. Anton's been spamming that comment this entire time.
Oh, has he?
And I just haven't yet to acknowledge it. But every time he says just all caps Rolly in the chat instead of the entire message, I acknowledge it. So I didn't know if he knew what I was doing.
I did not.
Because it was twice that he was sending the same message about I owe a shot for messing up the beer bong race at halftime for like 10 minutes straight. And in between, like every 4 minutes or so, when I didn't acknowledge it, he would say, all caps Rolly. And I would respond to that one to maybe a little trolly rolly action.
Well, you know what we got to respond to? Oh! From Carrie Haas! Boom! He says, give me one on the C on the other side. You got it, Carrie. Carrie Haas.
Danny Finsman is in the sports chat saying Knicks suck, #Heat Nation. Danny Finsman.
Go subscribe to the
Make
Heat
sure
Report.
you're subscribed to the Heat Report here at Chat Sports. I host it. Diehard Heat fan. I don't know if you, I don't remember if I've seen your name among the commenters when we do live shows, so.
We're actually out of stickers on this sheet. I'm going to have to go get some more.
Oh, brother.
Here,
Make sure
hop.
you're subscribed.
Oh! From Eric Ellsworth. Boom! He wants inside the C as the Lions get a first down. Rolly, I got to go find some more stickers.
Oh, man.
And I got to fill up a boot, so Rolly's going to take it away. Make sure Eric's up to 5 tickets, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Get Eric up to 5 tickets. Unbelievable showing.
Oh, my. What a fourth quarter. What a second half from Bears now. Just absolutely bringing the juice here as the Lions look to break open this tie. Goff back to throw. Fires over the middle. Has Josh Reynolds. He'll pick up 15. He'll pick up 16. In the Buccaneers territory, down to the Tampa Bay 39-yard line, and now Jared Goff and the Lions are on the move, looking to take a lead here early in the fourth quarter. My goodness. J-Liv says, have the Knicks made any moves today? Not to my knowledge, J-Liv. Not to my knowledge. Quick handoff to Gibbs. Right side, has room to run. Gibbs picks up 7 or 8 yards, and now this Detroit offense is really starting to move when you look at the last drive for them. Now this drive. Oh, boy, we might have a fun fourth quarter on deck. Ooh, who is that? 28? Merriweather, rookie safety. Frank G. We gotta show love to the people super chatting, man. Handoff to Gibbs, up the middle, has room, gets by the safety. Gibbs, 5, 4, touchdown, Detroit. The Lions retake the lead, and Ford Field is going absolutely bananas as they sniff a chance to go to the NFC Championship Game. A 2-minute, 5-play, 75-yard drive for the Lions. Chunk play after chunk play. Type those touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs did it all on that drive for the Lions. Just got right by Antoine Winfield and got to the pylon. The rookie from Alabama, the 12th overall pick, has been electric in his rookie year. And now this game, which was tied at 10 at the break, is just firing on all cylinders in Detroit, the Motor City. The Badger on to make it a 7-point game. He does convert. 24-17, Lions lead. All right, Anton. You're going to vote for me next time? Let's get it. Darth wants a Lions roar. Roar. I mean, listen, you stepped off the stream and the Lions just did it all. No, it's a Gibbs 35-yard run for a touchdown. And now my friend is a Chris Godwin touchdown away from turning $5 into $800. I mean, there's been, what, 5, 6 touchdowns? Wait, there's been 2? There's been 5 touchdowns.
He has 3 of them?
And he has 3 out of the 5 players, correct.
That's pretty impressive. All right, I want Eric to see this. Eric Ellsworth, you get a sticker inside one of the C's next to Kerry Huss. I mean, how about that, too?
I mean, Kerry Huss.
Not only are you inside the C, you're right next to Kerry Huss.
Tristan says, Rolly, are you still May over Caleb? I know it's going to be a hot take, and you might call me a homer, which I absolutely am.
Eric Ellsworth, next to Kerry. This is Kerry. This is Eric.
I am still taking Drake May over Caleb because I think Drake, one, has the better body, pause. He's 6'5", 240, compared to Caleb's barely 6'1".
He's 240 now?
He will be 240. Once he puts it in the weight room, he'll get up to 240.
Okay.
He's at 230 now. I expect him to
That's what he's listed at. I don't think he's 230, by the way. I think he's between 220 and 225, which is plenty big.
I think he could get up to 240.
Okay.
And either way, I think Drake, he's
happy to have boot filled up.
Drake May is the best quarterback in this draft class at throwing over the middle of the field. That is not opinion. That is just a fact. He is elite at throwing between the numbers. He's got a rocket arm. I think it's as strong, if not stronger than Caleb. Some people say Caleb. It's really pick your poison between the two. But the reason why I think Drake May is going to be a better NFL quarterback is because I think he's got it more of a franchise quarterback makeup in terms of leading a locker room, answering questions the right way. Those are real question marks for Caleb Williams. Nothing to take away from Caleb, but that is probably the biggest question around him, no?
Yeah, I mean, it's a real thing. I do wonder if we're, playing that up extremely on the outside. Drake May has not played under nearly the scrutiny and pressure that Caleb Williams has. So I think that's a legitimate question, too, for him. So I like them both. I like Caleb more, but I think Drake May is a clear QB2. I'm not buying into this Jaden Daniels over Drake May stuff. I'll tell you that. I'm not one of those people.
Now, I will say I could see, and that's the fascinating thing about NFL, right? You will not go to, if you went to all 32 NFL GMs before the NFL draft and asked them to give you your top 5 quarterbacks, I almost would be willing to bet you will not find 3 lists that are the same.
Yeah.
They will all be different. Some people might have Jaden Daniels 1. Some people might have Drake 1.
I think 20 plus would have Caleb 1, but I think there'd be a lot of disparity 2 and 3. I think a lot of people would go. I think there'd be a few that would have McCarthy ahead of Daniels, which I completely disagree with, but just due to age and what they view as upside and as a winner, obviously. Mayfield, after the touchback, swings it into the flat, incomplete. That was going nowhere anyway. 2nd and 10 here. Bucs have responded all day, Rolly. Can they do it again?
Yeah.
I'll do this beer boot at the next dead ball timeout when NBC goes to commercial, which we never do. By the way, another reason to subscribe to Bears Now and Chat Sports. We will do the beer.
We did skip over this $5
Oh, B. Shep. Goff got screwed out of back-to-back Super Bowl appearances and a potential win. Would like to see him get a ring. Go Bears. It's hard to root for Detroit, but I do hear that sentiment. Jared Goff has been on quite a journey, so I wouldn't completely hate it. Mayfield drifting, throws incomplete.
And now
trouble here.
Now you're in
3rd
trouble.
and 10.
And it's a big 3rd down.
Get the 3s in the chat. Get the 3s in the chat.
Type those 3s.
Oh! From Brian! Boom! Look at Brian go. He says, back at you, Kerry. You got to love the camaraderie. Mayfield flips it out on 3rd and 10. Breaks a tackle. Rashad White. Do you consider going on 4th and 3 here? 4th and 4?
Not at your own 30. Not at your own 30.
Yeah. I think you're right.
You can't do it at your own 30.
I'm at least thinking about it for 2 seconds if I'm Todd Bowles. Brian claims our last spot inside the C here.
Love that. And this is why, if you look at the screen right now, it's 4th and 4, their own 31. I just don't think you can go for it, man. Not at your
I
own
think you have to
31.
punt with 12 minutes left because if you don't get this, like,
You're done.
you're in deep shit. I think
You
this
got to
is the right
trust your
call.
defense, which has been okay for most of this game. Struggled the last 2 possessions. You got to trust them.
Bucs booted away. Great punt. We'll see if. Oh my God! Oh, good bounce.
Wait
too.
a minute now. Oh.
That almost rolled back into the returner.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've ever seen that. That would have happened.
Yeah, that would have been something.
Down to what? The 12, 11? So
11
now
yard
the
line.
Bucs defense needs to get a stop here. Like the video if you're enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying the game. Hey, if the Lions score here, do you want to kind of try and just
Yeah.
get a
I'm
rough
gonna
draft
look back.
started?
I'm going to look back at last year's to see what.
I
they
would
did.
just get a matchup and like talk, just list 5, like something.
Things to look
We could
out
do list
for.
3 for each team, like keys to victory for each
Keys to
team.
victory for each team. Yeah, I like that.
Debo, get a Debo player bio, injury.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Lions have any. We can talk Rag now because he got banged up. I know he's playing. Goff, play action, flips it into the flat.
Ooh, Laporta.
Laporta gets 3.
He's just a horsey. And now you're going to start to see this Lions rushing attack, which has been so good over the year, really just take form.
This is where having Montgomery, who hasn't had a great day, can like still helps you because you could just pound him, right?
Yeah, but I would
like,
still ride the hot hand. Gibbs was
For
dominant
sure.
on that last
For
season.
sure.
Or possession, excuse me.
Thunder and lightning. 2nd and 7 here. Why is the clock stopped? Oh, another injury.
Injury TO.
If they go to commercial here,
Yeah.
I'll take down this beer
I
boot.
was going to say, let's use PP to get it done with.
Staying on the field here. Oh, they are going to step out. I'll do the beer boot now. We'll talk prize picks here in a little bit.
All right.
All right. Rolly's going to get the chat going.
Everyone spam chug in the comment section while Harrison's about to get this chug rolling.
Oh, by the way, Micah Parsons says, any comments made by Terrence Parsons Jr. are his and his alone. It's a shit show in Dallas right now.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Welcome to the offseason. All right. Spam chug. I'm going to try and take this
Mike,
one down.
we got Josh, we got Ty-Man, we got Soviet
This one's
Onion,
cold, too. These happy dads are straight out of the fridge.
Matthew, Anton, Eric, Darth, Tristan, Heather, James, Matthew, Rob, Jr., Estrada, William, Adam, Super Steelers, David, William, Micah. Stay humbled. Stay humbled. Ooh, what's going on over there? Heard some weird noise. As we got a $20 super chat from Daniel Fafflin. Dave Kaza, Travis, all spamming those chugs.
Oh, man.
TJ Salty, baby.
For that being pretty much ice cold, that's one of the best ones I've ever had. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that one. Oh, man. All right.
Shout
the way-
out to Daniel, a.k.a. Sealand.
Shout out Sealand. The toe in is the way, by the way. It limits spillage.
Micah Gibson says, Rolly, what's your price for pick number 3? So Micah knows I'm a Patriots fan. Micah, I don't know what team you're a fan of.
Is he in main
He's
chat?
on Chat Sports. So Micah knows that I'm a Patriots fan. I don't know what team is
Let us know
trading
who your
up.
team is, Micah.
Yeah, Micah, what team would be trading number 3? And then I
Because
would
trading
get my
down
price.
to 8 is different than 12 or
Right,
15.
yeah. Trading
or,
down from
or
3
trading
to
up.
5 is different from 3 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what team you're. Micah's a Giants nation, so pick 6.
3 to 6. maybe 6 and they're 1 next year.
I would have to have a first next year, Micah, and I say that because if I'm trading back from 3 to 6, that's taking me out of Marvin Harrison Jr., taking me out
You might
of
miss
Jaden
Malik
Daniels.
You might
and I
miss
don't think
Malik
I'm in-
Neighbors too.
And I don't think I'm in that market.
Goff play action throws complete.
I'm not
David Montgomery
kidding you.
first
Trading
down.
back from 3 to 6 might take you out of there's a real possibility it takes you out of Marvin, Jaden Daniels,
And Neighbors.
and Neighbors. I don't know if I'm in that market, Micah.
I do think you'd have to get their 1 next year, I think.
Yeah, I'd have to have your first next year.
Which,
because
that's somewhat appealing.
If
To move
I'm-
down 3 spots
I
for
get
a
it,
1.
but if I'm the Patriots, you're coming away from this draft with either Jaden Daniels or Marvin Harrison Jr. So,
Unless you're just overwhelmed with the trade.
and
Which, I don't know if that's overwhelming. Goff, play action, throws, left side, wide open. Jamison
J-Mo.
Williams at midfield. See, and I'm not saying punting was the wrong decision. I think you had to punt there, but I feel like the Lions are back in their groove offensively.
yeah, they are. They are for sure.
Type those ones. Type those ones. Georgia says tough scene for HG.
Got you, Micah.
Also says fix the scoreboard.
yeah, I still had the football and the Bucs on.
Oh, okay. I was like, I think the score's right.
I got the Lions. I picked the Lions to win 27-17 before the day
If you get a field goal here, it could happen. There's a lot of time
Possible.
left, but I said 30-21 Lions. Montgomery. That was a big collision. Was that him and Levante David? Yep. That's 2 physical players at the point of attack right there. 2nd and 9 here, gain of 1 for Montgomery.
Yeah, this this Lions offensive line has done a really good job today.
It's great. It's top 5 unit, man. There's no weaknesses. Good at tackle. Ragnall's a top 5 center. Guards are solid. It's a good group. 2nd and 9. Goff takes the snap. Steps up under pressure. He's sacked.
Wow.
That's a monster play by Tampa. David and Cansey in there that time. And now you got 3rd and long, and Bucs got a shot.
Elijah Cansey has played one heck of a ball.
It's got to be the best game he's played all year, right?
I mean,
I don't know how he's played this year, but
the rookie from Pitt has been all over the place. He got comparisons to Aaron Donald. I tell you what, that was all David, by the way.
David. But Cansey forced Goff to step up, and then that's where David made the play. 3rd and 15. We'll see how aggressive Ben Johnson gets. Goff all day to throw. Fires! Caught! First down! Wow!
Wowzers.
St. Brown! That is a backbreaker for Tampa, Roy.
And right there, if you're a Bucs fan,
Wow.
that one hurts. This is kind of a duck, too.
That's just a poor tackle. I mean, they have him short of the sticks, and they couldn't bring him down.
Kind of a duck. Yeah, that ball was wild.
Yeah. David kind of tackled him into the first down. Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That hurts if you're a Bucs fan. Because now the Lions are on the cusp of field goal range. Goff in the shotgun. That's delay of game. They didn't call it. Goff looking, throws over the middle, caught. Jamison Williams, 30, 25, looking for the edge, out of bounds at the 19, into the Prize Picks red zone. The Lions are cooking with gas, Rolly.
That was the game right there. You gave up.
You can't give up that 3rd
15.
and 15. You just can't do it.
it.
Not as an underdog.
And then now the Lions are absolutely cooking. They're at the Tampa Bay 20, and they're knocking on the door.
This is
of
the
NFC
classic
Championship.
Texas route on Madden. Oh, that was nasty.
Jahmyr Gibbs, don't do it to him, man.
I mean, Gibbs on a linebacker is it's cheating. I mean, you got no shot.
That was impressive, dude. Jahmyr Gibbs is a stud.
1st and 10 at the 20. Gibbs, 110 total yards. Goff, play action, rolling left, flips it out into the flat, caught. 15, 14, 13, down, gain of 7 for Sam Laporta.
Oh, let's just throw a little Texas route for 25 yards to Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, you know what we'll do with the next down? Oh, we'll throw to our rookie tight end for another 7. I tell you what.
Ben Johnson's dialing it up
There
right
was
now.
a lot of question marks after April on the Lions draft. They had the best draft class out of any team.
I agree. Goff, handoff. Gibbs, nice cut.
Look at that
First
cross,
down.
dude.
1st and goal at the 9, and the Lions can smell it.
Yep.
you got to be preaching ball security here. Worst case, you kick a field goal with 5-6 minutes left and force the Bucs to score 10 points in the final 6 minutes.
I mean, you talk about Gibbs, Porta, Branch, Campbell. Woo!
The Lions have a good mix of vets and young players, man. You got Gibbs and Laporta. You got St. Brown. You bring in David Montgomery, who's played a big role. Josh Reynolds has been clutch for this team.
He did get hurt and leave this game, by the way.
Yeah, 1st and goal at the 9. Goff throws. End zone. Caught! Amon-Ra St. Brown might have just put the dagger in Tampa Bay. 30-17 Lions. 3 straight touchdown drives, Rolly, after for about a quarter and a half not doing much.
Yeah. What a throw by Goff here.
Anticipation.
This was all anticipation. Back pylon, Amon-Ra in the slot, little fade. What a throw. What a play call. And the Lions are sniffing that trip to San Francisco next week.
10 plays, 89 yards in just under 6 minutes. Wow.
Is that the dagger?
Do we know what injury Reynolds left with?
The Badger pokes it through, 31-17.
Let's see what they're saying on Twitter about Josh Reynolds.
Before I get to the stuff we were talking about, let's talk about Prize Picks.
Yeah, good old Prize Picks. We appreciate the fellas at Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. And listen, daily fantasy made easy. As I'm not going to hit on my entry today because I chose Montgomery over Gibbs. Big whiff by me, but the beauty is, use code CLNS at prizepicks.com/CLNS. I got plenty of money left over to get those other entries going. I got the AFC game tonight. Bills and Chiefs should be another fun one. Get signed up today, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. I had Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown, which just hit. Mike Evans is hit. David Montgomery's not going to hit. But if I would have gone with the flex play, Rolly,
I don't think you can't do flex plays when you use demons.
That's true. I went demons. Listen, that's the beauty and the curse of demons. You can win more money with demons, but less security with demons. But nonetheless, we'll be back at it tonight. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. 2 to 6 player entries. Choose more or less on the stats, and put your money where your mouth is with Prize Picks. All right. I don't know what Josh Reynolds. Are you sure he left with an injury?
Yeah.
I don't see anything on Twitter about it. It's kind of weird. Let's see if Lions PR has tweeted it. Brock Wright, questionable with the forearm. They haven't even tweeted about Josh. How long ago was this?
He left early 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just haven't tweeted about it yet. Maybe there's no update yet. Touchback for the Lions. So Tampa Bay, Rolly, they got to start going no huddle, I would think. Look at that scene in Detroit, dude. You just missed it. Oh, my God. 1st and 10 at the 25. Mayfield throws, caught, Godwin, gain of 11. Can your boy get a Godwin garbage touchdown?
I'll tell you what, that'd be something.
Bucs going quickly here, gain of 11. Still got time here. If they could score with at least 2.5, 3 minutes left, they got a shot. Mayfield takes the snap, 4-man rush. Baker fires, tipped at the line, incomplete. That's not true, Collinsworth. They have thrown to Trey Palmer. I think he has 2 catches. He has at least 1. Mayfield under pressure, sacked. Now it's 3rd and 15.
The 3 keys of victory, by the way.
Okay, I was going to get the Lions ones going. I got keep Jared Goff clean, stay balanced offensively. win the Laporta versus linebacker matchup. I'm sending it to you here. You just copy paste that. Let's talk Debo, Reynolds, and Ragnow. Just do a list 3 of just injury report. I'll just kind of be like, just keep an eye on these guys throughout the week. Yeah, but I still think we should discuss. I mean, Ragnow's still in this, but yeah, I just sent it to you. 3rd and 14 now for the Buccaneers. 4-down territory. So you got, if you're Dave Canales, you got to be. You don't have to get it all in this play. It's been a while since we've called Mike Evans' name. Mayfield throws left side. Oh my God, he overthrew a wide open Chris Godwin. Can't miss that throw. Got to go. Prize Picks. That's a tough miss if you're Baker Mayfield. He kind of threw a fastball. He just needed to kind of loft that. That's been a problem with Baker at times. He doesn't layer the football that well. At Ford Field. That's wild. 4th and 14. Here's your ball game. Baker under pressure, rolling, fires, caught! First down, Mike Evans into Lions territory. Bucs not dead yet. He kind of layered that one. I think he heard me. Wow. You got to throw the ball to Evans down the stretch here, dude. Even if he's covered, he's got a shot. Gain of 20 on 4th and 14. My goodness. I don't think we'll know that. Oh, did they? I'd message Chase. He might know. Or Sam or somebody. Or put in production. Do we know the kickoff times? So it's the late game. Yeah. Baker fires right side. Gain of 11. First down. Here we go. This game's not over, folks. Don't go anywhere. There's still 4:50 to go, and the Bucs are moving it. 1st and 10 at the Lions 33. Mayfield takes the snap. 4-man rush. Fires. Caught. Godwin to the 15. Baker starting to cook. What a throw. Former Bear Kendall Vildor unable to make a play on that one. Prize Picks Red Zone is where the Buccaneers are. Play daily fantasy with Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Baker in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Mayfield fires. Incomplete. Looking for Godwin. Overthrew him. $2 super chat from Welke. Is it Young or Carolina because Baker's a good QB? I mean, I think Baker's got to hold some blame for the last 2 years. He did not play well. His last year in Cleveland, he wasn't good, and he didn't play that well last year. That being said, Carolina's a mess. Carolina's definitely a mess. That's how I would answer that one. Appreciate it, Welke. But Baker he's found something with Dave Canales in Tampa. Mayfield on 2nd down fires to the end zone. Mike Evans, touchdown. Buccaneers, don't go anywhere. It's a 1-score game. Type TD. How about that drive, Rolly? 9 plays, 75 yards in a minute 45. Rolly, behind the scenes, started preparing Lions 49ers championship game preview. Not only did they score with a lot of time left. Mike Evans, dude. The guy's unbelievable. Mike Evans is now up to 7 catches for 142 yards and a touchdown. Bucs going to go for 2. They're doing that analytical bullshit. I'm not a fan of this. If it's like a minute left and you need the onside, yes. 4:40, no. Here we go. Lions fans, if they get this and the Bucs get the ball back, they are going to be clenching their cheeks in that stadium. Empty set for Tampa. Mayfield takes the snap, throws, Evans. Oh, incomplete. That was a bad throw. To that late and short. Evans almost trapped that on the defender's back. Every time teams do that, they never get it either. But they never get it. Did he almost trap that? All right, 8-point game. All right. Who you got, Lions or Bucs? You definitely feel a little better now if you're Detroit, because now you're thinking absolute worst case overtime. Absolute worst case. Who you got, Lions or Bucs? Let us know. Let us know. Get some shout-outs here. Stay Humble says Detroit's in the house. Georgia says that's PI, man. I actually didn't think it was PI. The defender didn't turn around, but he wasn't, like, grabbing Evans that much. I'd have to see a replay, but Tampa should have gone for 1. I agree. I know the analytics say, oh, go for 2. I don't agree. If there was a minute left, yes. Like, if you're just literally trying to steal it in the last minute. Have to onside kick it, sure, but DET for the Lions, TB for the Bucs. What was the purpose of going for 2? So, Steven, basically analytics, which I don't want to call them analytic nerd. Like, I'm not downplaying the benefits. The thought is, Steven, is if you get it, well, then next time you score, you just need to kick the extra point and you win. Like, if you're playing to win, go for 2 the first time. And even if you don't get it, you still have a chance if you score the second time to go for 2 and get it. I just think, like, to me, I would rather just take the point and then put it all on one play, right? Like, if you score again, if you want to go to overtime, kick it. If you want to go for 2, go for the win, go for it then. I just don't like going for it on the front end because, look, I know this doesn't work in the math, the science and the math, et cetera. I feel like, though, every time teams do that, they never get it. I know that's not true, but it seems that way, right? Like, how often does a team go for 2, down 2 touchdowns on the front end, get it? It just rarely happens, man. Rarely happens. All right, here comes the Lions, and the Bucs really got to figure something out defensively. They've given up 3 straight touchdowns. This is where Todd Bowles has got to dial something up and get something going. Jared Goff under center. Bring St. Brown in motion. He'll play action, throw it to St. Brown. Oh, my God, he's got room. First down and more, gain of 15. That's a drive starter, Rolly. Because the good news
that was such a good play design. Why should Ben Johnson be a head coach? That right there.
First of all, it's aggressive, but it's safe aggressive.
It's basically a run
and it's
play.
A great design. Also, even if you stall out here, you're at the 40, you're going to be able to pin them back if you have to punt. So that was a great drive start. Now, I would be shocked if this was anything but a run play here on first down. Under 4 minutes to go. Goff hands it off. Montgomery finds a crease. Picks up 11, another first down. So now, already at midfield, if you're Tampa Bay, even if you get a stop on these next 3 downs, you're going to have to go probably 90-plus yards. 3:30 and counting. The Lions don't have to snap this until about 3:10 left on the game clock.
We are. Yep.
Then you just go who you got, sub, prize picks.
I got who you got. I got sub saying we're going to be live, and I also have pick a QB.
Sure. Let's
now,
ride.
if the Buccaneers come back, I will murder them.
Goff under center. Fake toss. Looking.
Ooh, I don't know if I like this play at all, Harry.
That's smart by Goff. He only lost 3 yards, took the sack, forces Tampa to use a timeout. I think that was maybe a little aggressive for me, if I'm Ben Johnson.
Now, here's the thing. If they did what they did, which was a fake toss, and
oh my God, a penalty on Tampa. Automatic first down.
Wow.
Was it defensive holding? Wow.
Oh, Reynolds is back. He went to the locker room.
Yeah, Josh Reynolds is back.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yep, hands to the face, little jab. Dude, that's 15. They're in field goal range. This game's basically done.
Yeah, you're going to need the Badger to miss a kick, and the Badger's been money all night.
I'll just verbalize that Reynolds came back in. So 1st and 10. Oh, wait a second. It's only a 5-yard penalty?
Yeah.
I thought it was 15. That's not a personal foul?
No.
What was the penalty?
Just illegal hands to the face.
No, that's personal foul. I think they call it illegal contact.
No, they had to call illegal hands to the face.
Hands to the face is 15, dude.
Are you sure? I don't think it is.
What did they call on the field, guys? Someone help us out. Illegal use of hand. So that's not hands to the face then. That's 2 different penalties.
I thought hands to the face was just a 5-yarder anyway.
I thought it was a personal foul. I don't know.
Because I don't think, like, if an O lineman accidentally puts his face in the
NFL.com says it's 15.
illegal hands. So, like, you're telling me on 1st and 10, if a lineman accidentally
This
hits
says
the
illegal
face.
use of hand / face mask is 15 yards.
Interesting. I just don't remember it going from 1st and 10 to 1st and 25 on a hands to the face call.
That was bizarre. They're saying it was hands to the face. I don't know. Now, he was sacked, so that might have been factored into the yardage. Maybe it was 10?
I have no clue.
Goff throws.
Oh, my.
Wow, loss of 6. And now Tampa's got a shot here, Rolly.
Because, and now you have to really ask yourself, if you're Detroit, are you going to kick, or are you going to throw this, or are you going to run this?
I would throw it because it's probably going to go to the 2-minute warning regardless. I would run this down to 1, take a timeout. Well, 8-second differential, it may not go to the 2-minute warning. Knowing Dan Campbell, he's going to try and get this first down. Right?
I agree. I think because you're not in field goal range, you have to at least try to get in range.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they try a field goal almost unless they – yeah, this is a first down or a punt, I think. Goff takes the snap, under pressure, throws it complete.
Wow.
Bucs are going to get a chance, and there's 2:06 left, Rolly. They have the 2-minute warning and a timeout. Now, a punt will probably take us to the 2-minute warning.
Actually, that's a smart play by throwing it anyway, because
the punt gets you the 2-minute
will
warning.
get you the 2-minute warning.
Wow.
My goodness, folks. This is why you should
Why
not
did
have
they
won
go
anywhere.
for 2? That was so silly. You better punt this ball high. Make sure that's 6 seconds. I'm calling a fair catch no matter what if I'm Tampa.
They're not in a real defense or a real punt.
Or punt safe.
that's their base defense with just a punt returner back.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting a return when they're punting in your territory. Fox boots it away, 2:02, 2:01, 2-minute warning. Fair caught at the 10. 1:59 left. All right.
What's going to happen, folks?
Here we go.
Obviously
well,
not
it's not
going to
be a punt.
Goal.
Read only that.
Touchdown or
Read only that. No punt. Touchdown, field goal, or turnover.
Well, they're not going to really.
They're not punting.
They're not going to kick a field goal either.
Yeah, touchdown or turnover.
TD or TO? What's it going to be? The drama in Detroit. Everyone is puckered up.
I'll tell you what, they're feeling a lot better. That 2-point conversion was not.
If they were up 6 right now,
oh my God,
they would be shitting themselves.
Oh my God, I'd pick the Bucs. Mayfield just went straight down on them, dude. Wow, what a game.
What a game indeed.
What a game. What's going to happen? Touchdown or turnover? Touchdown or turnover? I'll tell you what, had the Bucs kicked last time, if they scored here, do you think they would have gone for it? You could argue either way because you'd have all the momentum going into OT.
I think I would have probably
go to OT.
Taken overtime at that point.
Because in the new rules, you get a possession no matter what.
Is that true?
Yes.
Even with touchdown?
Yes.
This is the first year with those rules?
Last year or this year, but for sure this year. Those rules are in play.
Just in the playoffs?
Yes, just playoffs.
Oh, I do remember that now being introduced because everyone was like, wow.
Everyone was in shambles about the Bills.
Fucking no one gives a shit about the Bills. Matt Galloway does because he's asking, are you calling the Bills game? We are not. We are actually going to hand that off to our good friend Tom Downey and Chris Daughtry.
Chris
right?
Daughtry. They're going to handle that game, so stay tuned.
Well, you're on the Bears Now stream, but if you're watching on our Chat Sports stream, when we end our stream, you will be redirected to our Bills versus Chiefs live stream, so stay in for that, and make sure you watch with Chris and...
You got that handle with Tom, by the way?
Yeah, he already said he did it. So
okay.
He already put it in.
We'll just sign off when the game's over. Also, be on the lookout for an NFC Championship preview on our main Chat Sports channel. We'll have that cover. We'll sign off. We'll go film that, so... All right, I just want to I want the Bucs to get to the red zone and then see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Chaos. You're a chaos guy. I'm a chaos guy.
The ultimate chaos would be Tampa Bay scoring and not getting the 2.
That would be chaos.
I'm in for that.
What was the spread in this game? I didn't remember.
I think it was over 8. So
okay, so it doesn't matter then.
Yeah, I think Tampa's pretty much secured the cover.
Did we already have spread implications?
I don't think so. It may not have been, actually. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mayfield takes the snap, throws. Evans, gain of 5, good drive starter. They got to go 90 yards in a minute 50, Rolly. They got one timeout to do it. Clock's ticking. It's got to be Evans and Otten, I would think. Those have been the 2 guys today. Godwin's had a couple catches after halftime. If your buddy got a touchdown here, Mayfield throws over the middle, intercepted!
Wow!
What a play by the linebacker!
The Lions are going to the NFC title game. And Baker, who played really well all night long.
In shambles.
Absolute disaster.
Wow.
And it's a party in the Motor City.
Barnes with the pick. He's been everywhere today. 2 turnovers to none. That's kind of been the difference, man. Even when the Lions weren't scoring, Rolly, they weren't turning it over. The Bucs do have one timeout, so it's not straight up kneel down time, but barring a disaster, this one's over.
Oh.
What a play.
He had Godwin on the other end, too.
You can't throw that if you're Baker.
What was that route tree? Because they had Godwin and Otten going to the same spot.
It was definitely caught. Wow. Mayfield intercepted. Derek Barnes with the pick. He's been all over the place. Lions, Niners, man.
Top 2 teams in the it was 1 and 3. Forgot about the shitty Cowboys.
Oh, the Lions are taking a knee.
I was going to say, I think with a minute 30 it was doable, even with a TO.
Well, 2:40s is a minute 20. You take a timeout, they'd have to snap it on 4th down.
that true?
I don't think it's straight kneel down time, dude.
No, it has to be.
No,
over.
it's not.
Well, Bulls would use a timeout if it wasn't.
I think he'll. Dude, look at this.
Them snapping it there.
What are they doing? Unless NBC has it wrong with how many timeouts they have left.
I'm not.
NBC must have it wrong.
I'm not also too sure why the Lions just snapped it with 16 on the clock.
Tampa must not have a timeout. That's the only explanation. Dude, what is NBC doing if they don't have a timeout? Yeah, they don't have a timeout. I mean, that's a debacle by NBC. Like, what the hell is that?
Well, I know we're watching on the Bears channel too, but congrats to the Lions. Type your DETs. I am happy for them.
Good for Detroit. Hopefully the Bears can be this team next year. Yeah, they must not have had a timeout. That's the only explanation. And NBC still has them with the timeout.
Train wreck.
What on earth? There's something about the games you and I do, dude. It's every week.
There's always something. There's always something.
My goodness. All right. Let's do our Urlacher raffle, and then we'll sign off. If you entered the Brian Urlacher jersey entry, if you got an entry for that or multiple entries, we're going to do that now. Then we're going to sign off. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to both of our streams. Lions win 31-23. Oh, man. I'm going to need you to do your little, be above me because I may not be able to read them all. All right, whoever wins this gets the Brian Urlacher jersey. How many entries we got?
I think it was 54.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. 5 seconds gone. We've got an
Chris
early
Davis
lead for
out
Chris
to an early
Davis.
lead. Chris Davis, by the way, there's 2 entrants
From Chat Sports.
from Chat Sports
He's
mainstream.
one of them.
Chris Davis was one of them. The other one was
Dude, he's off to a big lead. Is that
Chris-
Orioles legend?
Yeah, never forget. Well, there's 2 Chris Davises out there.
Oh, here's one of Brian's entries.
Brian.
Gary Huss making a push. Brian again. 30 seconds gone. McCullough at the top. Daniel. Good old Sealand. Good old Sealand.
Juggalotus kind of hanging up top as well.
We're down to it here, man. 15 seconds.
Brian takes the lead against Brian.
2 Bryans.
There's a lot of Bryans on there.
Brian squared. 10 seconds.
We got Eric Snare.
Eric Snare making a
Vampire
push.
Duck. Oh, but we got a runner up
Couple
top.
of Eric
It's Kerry
Snares.
Huss. Oh my God, it's
3, 2.
Chris Davis. It's Chris Davis.
No way. Chris Davis.
He had 3 entries. He sent in a 20.
Is Chris Davis even watching anymore?
There is no way that Chris Davis. There was
Chris
4
Davis.
Out of the 54 people that got an entry in, 4 of them were not from Bears Now stream, and 1 of them won.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. Where are you at, Chris Davis?
That's unbelievable.
Does it allow you to run it back?
I can just race again, yeah.
I feel like we should get a backup if we don't hear from Chris Davis.
Chris Davis is not checking.
Chris Davis, if you see this, we're going to give you some time to respond, but we need a backup because I haven't seen Chris Davis in a hot minute.
Yeah. So we took him out.
We're going to run this back.
All right, here we go.
Chris Davis, if I hear from you, you are the winner. But we're running it back. I mean, what are the odds? I mean, 4 out of 54, I guess, or 3 out of 54. So 1 in 18?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Gary Huss.
Now, I took Chris Davis out, but he still has 2 more to go.
Oh, you took his other entries
I
are in
took
there?
the winner away, but I can't.
If he wins again,
Then
I'm going to have to track him down. I mean, it's meant to be. 30 seconds.
Yeah, we're just going to have to track him down.
Couple of Kerry Husses. Oh, Sam Lactaro in the lead right now with 22 seconds to go. Here we go.
18 to go.
Here we go.
Kerry Huss is in the lead.
12 seconds. Kerry Huss.
Facing other Kerry Husses.
Couple of Kerry Husses.
Eric Snare making a push up the middle. 5.
Eric Ellsworth.
4.
Eric Ellsworth.
3. Lactaro!
Lactaro! If we don't hear from Chris Davis, so I'll give Chris Davis 24 hours. But if we don't hear from Chris Davis by Monday at midnight, so if you're watching this, Chris, you have Monday at midnight at HGram NFL on Twitter or Instagram to hit me up. If we don't hear from you, Sam Lactaro, he wins. Which, a worthy winner, I must say.
I am very happy that Lactaro is our backup winner.
Shout out to Lactaro. All right, guys, really good stream. Appreciate everybody who watched, liked the video, the new subscribers, super chats, likes, everything. Rolly and I got to get out of here. We got to film an NFC Championship Game preview. Lactaro, stay tuned. You are our winner if we don't hear from Chris Davis. Shout out to Rolly for producing. We're going to sign off. Lions win 31-23.